brand new banger.
I'm like, yo, man, this is bullshit and blah blah blah. He's like, hey, man, maybe it's meant for a reason.
Always thought of it like that, bro. Right now, you really fucked up.
Like, I can't get rid of this thing.
Life was easy. Fuck out my face.
Yeah, what it was. I expect you to do the bare minimum, because then what's the point?
True. To
Yeah.
do that, I went and got one from the aisle, you dumb fuck.
And shut the fuck up and lay low.
You're female, like you could work your charms in certain situations that I wouldn't be able to. You know how much free shit you gotten? Shit. One said word to mama, shit. Oh, got him. We understand it's gonna bother you. Some of us went through it. Some of us are gonna go through it.
Yeah.
Well, we wasn't ready. I wasn't ready to go that deep with you. You don't really know what you want to share, Maro.
No, Lecoq. Send hook, send cock.
I do not agree with these. Word.
Get the fuck out of here. They do something important.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. We don't want you here, asshole.
Get the fuck out of here. Don't you come back.
I stay loose, I stay hype. I stay loose, I stay hype. I stay loose, I stay hype. I could do this all night, cause I do what I like. Yeah, I do what I like. Yeah, I do what I like. Sipping goose, sip is right. And I go with the flow. Yeah, I go with the flow. Yeah, I go with the flow. Cause I know I'm the show. In the zone, here I go. In the zone, here I go. In the zone, here I go. Yeah, they know I'm a pro. Let's go, let's go! Yeah! Let's go! Here I go, I get lit, I get hyped for this shit! That's right.
Word. He be like, I got a left elbow and a right elbow. I can break your face with any elbow. Make sure that you get elbowed in your elbow with an elbow. Got the arm bar, get the phone ball, get around with the bomb with the bomb ball.
Daddy's gonna take you to Jersey Shore.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's fucking Friday night, and it's the Toe in the Show. It's your boy, Toe Tags in the building. What's going on, everybody? How y'all doing? How y'all living? We back from the Thanksgiving break. Fucking hope y'all had a good Thanksgiving. You know, my Thanksgiving was alright, you know. I don't know about y'all, but it's starting to feel like less and less of the holidays and shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that's public's fault or if it's just people's fault. What's going on, China? But yeah, it's starting to feel less and less like the holidays. Even though it was good, we had I had a 4-day weekend. Thursday and Friday we was off from work. It didn't feel short, but it didn't feel long enough. If that makes sense, you know what I'm saying? If that makes sense, it did not feel long enough. But at least we still had that shit. I'm back to not getting no damn sleep, but it's alright though. We out here. We live and live in color. And if y'all wondering why we out here on Friday instead of Saturday, tomorrow the Knuckleheads will be in Queens for Wrestling Is Now. We sponsored Joey Conway versus Lindsay Dorado's match. So if you in Queens, be there. Look them up on Instagram and all that other stuff. We keep it funky out there. But yeah, man, how y'all feeling tonight? Because tonight, we're going to be chilling. Ray says that he's running late. Show is handling some business. He might get on a little later. You never know. So right now, y'all got me. But we out here, and I'm tired of shit. I'm tired of shit. But how y'all? But yeah, man, yo. I guess we could talk about the title. And I'm sitting here like, are we starting to fight or compete with who is the most selfish? Because I don't know about y'all, but back in the day, people compromised with each other, and if they really wanted to do something, they got shit done. But now it's almost like everybody it's like they're choosing sides. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know. I hear like I'm yesterday. I'm talking to somebody. They're having a conversation, and I hear it's like, oh, you know, you made it seem like you was busy and they had to fit into your schedule, and you're not like accommodating the other person and this that. And I'm sitting like, I didn't make it seem like that. That's the way it was. But then again, it's like, okay, so am I not supposed to have a life? Am I not supposed to do things? Am I supposed to just sit in a fucking quiet room begging and pleading to chill with you when you're ready? Because, you know, let's think about it. That's what it feels like. That's what it sounds like when you hear shit like that. It, you know, like, oh, you made it seem like it's all about you. I mean, if it's not. If we invited you, we're trying to fit you in so you can so we can also chill with you. You know what I'm saying? But maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm stupid and I don't realize that it's not good enough to just want to hang out with somebody at a time where you feel like, oh, maybe we can hang out. Maybe we live in a world where I'm supposed to just wait until it's convenient for everyone else and my life needs to be over. I gotta jump at the chance to go do what everybody else wants to do, and I just gotta sit here. Like right now, if I get hit up, yo, you wanna go out? Fuck it. I can't. Yes. I'm gonna end the stream and just go because I don't wanna seem like it's all about me. You know what I'm saying? Meanwhile, anyone else, oh no, you know, because this and that and this and this and that and that. Like, all right. But I know y'all people listening like, the fuck is this nigga talking about? What I'm talking about is there's no more consideration for people in this generation. Like there's consideration for people when there's nothing beneficial for it. Like if you're talking to somebody you have no interest in, you could have an open conversation, open dialogue. You don't give a shit. You sit there, have fun, and fucking explain your life away. But when you're interested in somebody, now you have to play this fucking game of who's the more important one, who's the high value one, who's the one that's gonna break first, who's the person that's gonna fucking be lesser than the other person. And I never played that shit. I've always been the type. In my generation, it was, do you want to go? Yes or no. And if it was yes, we went. If it was no, we didn't. Yeah, that's how we played the game. That's how the game was. You want to go out? Yes or no. Nowadays, oh man, you want to go out? Where you gonna take me? Outside. Oh no, there's a list of shit I can't do. Or you have to know what the person's into before you even get to know somebody. Which, listen, I don't mind doing that because I like to have a conversation with somebody before I fucking take them out because I'm not wasting my time. I like to go out with people that I like. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to find out while I'm there because the shit gets awkward. And I live in awkwardness. I don't care, but at a certain point, if I'm gonna go to awkwardness, then you're wasting my time. But if I'm in awkwardness, it's like, all right, well, we're here. Oh shit, look, and then you walk the other way and never to be seen again. But it's starting to look for that. It's starting to look like fuck everybody. Only give a shit about you. In a world that's spreading this whole positive shit, like that's what makes this shit fake. I feel like this is one of the fakest generations we're living in, because everybody wants to be positive and everybody wants to spread this love and oh yeah, everybody win and everybody do this and I care about you, and the next fucking thing come out their mouth is fuck everybody, I'm here for myself. I don't understand how you could be so fucking selfish and giving at the same time. You can't. That's an oxymoron. How do you only give a shit about yourself but you care about everybody? What? You know what I'm saying? So now we're sitting. Now that's what makes it confusing for me. I realize I'm like, maybe I'm not meant for these people. Maybe that's why the rest of the knucklehead community accept me for who I am, because they're special people, a special breed of people. You know, because I'm literally like, there's no way. I don't understand how I operate. I've been living my whole life in this planet, and it felt like it just changed overnight. And when did this happen? When did having a conversation with somebody become the wrong thing to do when you're trying to get to know someone? You know, when did buying somebody gifts become the first step and getting to know somebody? Like, I don't remember. I remember back in the day when you was flexing your money, girls thought that shit was whack. When like you didn't have no game, but you was like, yo, I got this, I got that. Unless you was a straight out gold digger, girls thought that shit was whack. Like they thought you was lame. Like you had to have game. Now it's like you can have all the game in the world. We don't care. What you gonna do for me? And the answer's always gonna be, I mean, we could fuck. But other than that, I don't know what's going on here. Because we'll put it this way, it's transactional, right? Everything's transactional. And I've always been the type of person that if we're gonna be transactional, this is a business now. I can't play the game that you playing if this is business. If this is, if I gotta pay for you, you are an employee or a service provider. Now this is different. I demand shit for my money. You know what I'm saying? Or my time. Because it's a business transaction. This is no longer two people getting to know each other. It's a business transaction. Think about it. You know what I'm saying? But I've always found it funny how, listen, I can't do this, but I could do that. Oh, you're selfish. Oh, you made it seem like it's all about you. Well, I don't have your schedule in my motherfucking hand, do I? And that was all about me. I'm like, yo, in all honesty, like when you go to no one has this issue when you go to a doctor and they go, yo, listen, we're booked, but we're open the 5th. Do you want to come in the 5th? No one goes, you know something? I feel like this doctor is selfish and he only cares about himself and he's not taking my feelings into consideration. No, you go, all right, he's available the 5th. All right, we'll do the 5th. Or you go get your nails done. Oh, you're not ready. I'll come back. I'll set an appointment for tomorrow. But when somebody's trying to get to know you, nah, nigga, you got to cater to every need I need, everything I need. What? When did you become so fucking special? Because that's the thing. It's like we got to figure. Like you thought we knew. We had to figure this shit out. We had to figure this shit out because I'm people. The world's changing. Guys are turning into bitches. And women are turning into dicks. So now we're sitting here like, yo, you wanna bitch a dude out, that's fine, but the real one is gonna say like, I don't know what you're talking about. You said no, so we're gonna do something else. I don't know how shit works, and I'll be the first one to say it. I'm lost in this game. In this new game, I'm lost. Because it's almost like if you could flirt with somebody, they're not into you. And I know everybody's that's listening that got somebody already. Oh no, you just gotta do this. Yeah. That's like a fucking wide receiver telling you how to catch a ball in the NFL. Oh, all you gotta do is sprint 500 miles an hour and jump up. Okay. But yeah. We're going more and more into selfish people that are full of shit. Women are acting like men. Men are acting like women. And people are surprised that they're miserable. People are surprised that they're miserable. Because I'm not going to lie to you. If I did lie to you, I'd probably be in a better spot. But I'm past that phase. I have never had that phase, but I've always been the person who's like, I put in a lot of effort to get to fuck. Now I'm like, I wasted a lot of time chasing a bunch of people that said no. Like, you asked 1 million people, 3 out of 1 million said yes, and it's like, yeah, those are the odds. Now I'm older, it's like, we can't do that no more. You know what I'm saying? And before y'all say, oh, he looks in for a really, a real relationship. Nah. I'm starting out with a conversation. How about that one? Can we have a conversation first? I'm so lost too, because these sounds that come out the radio nowadays, they're being mistaken for music. And that's fucking up my head. There's people literally out here singing songs or singing things and calling it music. And it's so horrible. It's so horrible. I get mad when I hear music nowadays. When I hear this generation's version of music. Like, somebody remade the Soulja Boy song. And everybody thinks it's just hot. And I'm like, really? You remix Superman? Superman that, you remix that? And people like when that song came out, it was a hit, but that's not something you should take pride in fucking remixing. Like, I changed the words, but I kept the beat. There's 12,000 fucking songs based over that Superman shit that came out a month after the Superman song came out. You ain't do nothing. You ain't do nothing original. Fuck out my face. And I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. Y'all be like, you just an old man and decide to touch. Yeah. Yeah, because back in my day, we demanded shit. I don't care, man. If you couldn't rap, they didn't let you in the game. There was some bad rappers back in the game, but nobody gave them no respect. Nobody gave them their flowers. It was like, yo, you was whack. And everybody knew you was whack. But if you made money, it's like, fuck it, you made money. But now, everybody whack. No one can spit a bar anymore. Not anyone that's making a lot of money in the music industry. They ain't spitting bars. I don't know what the fuck they doing. They're throwing up. That's just horrible. That shit make me feel bad about people nowadays. I don't know. I'm like, Now I'm listening to rock. That shit came back. I'm listening to rock music on some. Man, this shit is actually, I can listen to it. It's like, oh shit, okay. You know? Which one of the rock songs that I'm listening to, it's Fire of the Gods, that's the name of the band. And yo, what's going on, Bad Blood? And they have a song, I think it's SOS or something like that. And he has a line and it goes, "My America died at 9/11." And when you think about it, it's like, yo, not for nothing. A lot of shit changed after the attack on 9/11. Like, most of y'all might be too young. Well, I know. Scratch that. The average viewer here is like 25 to 40 something years old. We're not even gonna act like y'all young. If you young and you don't know about 9/11, go figure it out. But you know what the biggest thing that happened after 9/11? The accepted racism in this world. Because I'm not gonna say that we was angels, but back in the world we hated each other just because we annoyed the shit out of each other living in the city. Like we didn't like the stereotype. Everybody was stereotyped. We didn't like the fact that you couldn't drive, or that you stunk, or that you stupid, or this or that or that. You know what I'm saying? It was all stereotype shit. After 9/11, when they found out the Middle East did it, there was accepted racism in the Middle East, and then it became almost like us versus them. And then other people said, yo, if we could hate them, then we can hate these people. And then you start seeing more and more, let's hate this group, let's hate that group. And nowadays, like I said, everybody's so full of shit. Everybody's so selfish, but they want to love each other. Everybody want equal rights, but we're so fucking divided. Fucking Obama wins, then Trump wins, you blame Trump for the racism happened. Racism has been happening. It's just they were all teamed up. We're all on teams now. And it's crazy because that's what happened in 9/11. They didn't destroy our economy. They destroyed our moral compass. Because instead of abandoning as a country, we tore each other apart. And the government took advantage of that shit. Because now everything's so fucking expensive. Everything's so fucking expensive. And we keep getting richer as a country. They keep saying the value of the dollar's going down, but you don't see that shit anywhere. They fucking give out homes to people that ain't got no money, and they give them what's called a flexible or variable mortgage rate, where 1 month your mortgage is $300, the next month is $30,000, and you're sitting like, yo, I can't pay this. Oh, you got to get out. The bank owns your house now. And that was a big thing after the recession. Big thing. Well, that's one of the things that caused the fucking almost next Great Depression. Y'all people forget this. And now what? You would think the value of houses went down. Nope. That shit's still right up there. In the Bronx, $400,000 will get you laughed at. Get this. $400,000 in the Bronx, which is considered one of the worst areas in New York. You get laughed at if you had a loan for that in the house, for a house in the Bronx. Go look it up. Anywhere in the Bronx, like, you can get an abandoned house that's fucked up, like tore down, that you need to rebuild. $350,000, $400,000. You go, oh, yeah, that's not bad, but you gotta think about it. Now you gotta get a loan to fix this fucking house. So it's $400,000 to buy the house, to buy a skeleton of a house that you gotta tear down, and then probably another $1 million to build this house. Okay, yeah, let's say we can do it. Yeah, everything's fine. Let's rebuild the house. We got our own house. Now you're in the middle of the fucking ghetto. Now you're in the middle of the worst part of the fucking Bronx. With your house. You can't walk down the street. Think about that shit. And they still doing it. The fucking interest rates is so high, all that other bullshit. And everybody's worried about themselves still. And everybody got these secret plans. Oh, you should do this, and this. Everybody knows the cheat codes. But then nobody knows nothing. Everybody, you go out of the city. That's what they want you to do. Think about it. You get a house, the same $400,000. You get a fucking 2-floor house, 4 or 5 bedrooms, 2 baths, all that other shit, up in Connecticut or deep in Jersey, far away from here. Why? So they can start fucking owning more shit in New York. Gentrification. I'm telling you, man. Y'all don't see this shit. And you're not supposed to see this shit. This is supposed to be a secret to y'all. And the minute you start seeing it, something's gonna happen. Bro, it's fucking funny how we start making money. Like, Trump starts giving us money. Biden wins. And Trump goes, I dare you to give them money. And people are like, yo, we should be getting another check from Biden. And now UFO's real. Nobody's asking for this money no more. It was a whole stink of, yo, JFK, are we going to find out who killed JFK? I don't remember them fucking announcing that shit. I can't tell you who killed JFK. And that information's been released. But that was a big deal. Something else happens, R. Kelly's on trial. Everybody love R. Kelly. Everybody invested in that shit. Something else happens, Junior gets shot. All the celebrities, everybody in there. Everybody doing some big stuff. 13-year-old girl gets shot for crossing the street. Bad Blood. I don't know. I think Show's on his way home. He told me that he was going to be, well, let me see. He hit me up. When he hit me up, we're going to be fair. At 7:45, he says, I'm going to try to get home ASAP. I'm still at work. I got to do some things. Yeah, you know what, Bad Blood? I could use the company. Shit, I could definitely use the company. I'll send you the link. You want me to, I'll send it over to Twitter. Over X. Which, people actually use that shit. People actually still use X. Which is crazy. Somebody said, it was like, yo, I posted on X the other day. And I'm like, you posted on X? You still talk to your ex? It's like, no, the Twitter. I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, I sent it to you. I'm like, oh, okay. I don't get it. I don't. But hey, everybody want to do shit. But yo, it's always been a distraction. If you sit down and think about it, there's always been a distraction somewhere. We went through how many wars? How many recessions? An attack? A fucking pandemic? And everything's getting more expensive. And they're using that to make shit more expensive. They're using it to make you pay more. Don't get me wrong. Like, oh yeah, we'll pay you more. And then we wind up getting less. I'm telling you, me and my brother, we had this discussion. Like, yo, how the fuck are we making more money than we ever made, but have no money in our bank accounts? Because everything else costs more money. I swear to God, I still don't remember when hoodies started costing $50. I remember when I was a kid, I was like, yo, I can't wait to get a job. I'm going to get all this fly shit. Fucking $5. Fucking, you get 5 fresh tees for $20. These hoodies over here, fucking $25. These blah, 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 all this shit is, I can't wait to start making money. I start making money and everything went up exponentially. There's no more 5 for $20 deals. The hoodies now are $60 fucking dollars or better. I'm like, yo, what? Like, even in the fucking outlets, this shit is expensive. Like, what the fuck kind of shit is this? When did this happen? And then, but all the shit that they want to go gets cheaper, like TVs. The first ever HD TV I bought was $1,000. I just bought 2 TVs for about $1,000. That shit gets, they say there's a chip shortage, but they make the shit that, to keep these companies afloat during Black Friday. They make all that shit cheaper, which if you look, it's not that much cheaper. Black Friday used to be, yo, this $150 thing is $75. That's what Black Friday, that's why people used to kill each other. People used to kill each other on Black Friday to get shit. You wanted a good TV for the Super Bowl game or something? You saved up and you went on Black Friday. That fucking 4K TV back in the day that was like $2,000. You got that shit for $800. Like, yo, dude, I got it. Yo, how'd you get it? I got there first and I trampled over 15 kids, son. I put that shit in my car. I had to fight 2 people out, but I got that shit, son. I got that shit. You be able to leave Black Friday with gifts for Thanksgiving. I mean, for Christmas, for New Year's, 3 Kings Day, birthdays. You was living like a fucking king on Black Friday. And they said, damn, man, we got to change this shit. People are start saving up. Nobody's fucking buying shit on regular days. All right, cool. You know what? We're going to have Cyber Monday. You don't even need to leave your house. You don't need to kill nobody no more for this shit. And it's going to be on sale too, because the normal price for this shit, what's going on, Genghis Khan? The normal price for this shit is $100. And from January to September, it's $100. From September to Black Friday, it's $225. And on Black Friday, we're going to lower the price to $180. And then January, go right back to $100. You ever seen that? I've seen that. Yo, not for nothing. This shit right here, this mouse and this keyboard on Black Friday, I would have saved $20. Pretty much. On a random fucking day, they had a sale on Amazon. And I wound up getting the keyboard and the mouse for the price of the keyboard. I'm like, damn. I was waiting for Black Friday for this shit, but I remember the prices on Black Friday. This shit would have been a lot more fucking expensive. Prime Day, the same shit. You start thinking like, yo, Prime Day, yo, they got good deals on Prime Day. And then you look at the Prime Day deals like, why the fuck do I want a rubber band? A pack of pink rubber bands that are now $7 when they were $23. That's your deal? Yo, bro, I'm here to get this. Like, what? Why isn't the shit that I'm looking for cheaper? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the issue. Like, why isn't that cheaper? But they fuck with you. They do that to fuck with you. And you can't even say shit no more because now everybody is trying to get a deal. Everybody's trying to hustle, and the house always wins. You out hustle a hustler. You can't out hustle a hustler. And the biggest hustler out there is the people that's charging the prices. Because you could sit here and go, nah, I'm not gonna pay no $2,000 for this TV. That's just $1,800 now. Yo, that shit's on sale for $1,800. Yo, you think that's the cheapest it's ever gonna get? That's what they say. The cheapest it's ever gonna get. You're never gonna find this shit lower. I'm gonna buy it now. Then what they do? They change one letter in the name. Because now if you ever look at names, because before it was the Zenith 32-inch. The Zenith 27-inch TV. Now, the Samsung TUF 7000 43-inch. Okay, so this one's $1,800 on sale. In January, the TUF Z 7000 is on sale for fucking $300. The one you just paid $1,800 for. What's the difference? The box. No. The one I got is better. What makes it better? This one says Crystal UHD. This one says it too. It's just in a different location on the picture. No. There's no reason. Like the TV I got, I got a Sony X85K. And then you got the Sony X90K, and you're like, what's the difference? And then you look, and it's like, okay, so there's a little thing here, but then the price is up $200. And then you start thinking, like, wait, is this better? And then you get the reviewers. Yeah, this one's better. This one's way better. The picture in this shit is way better. And you go, all right, well, you know what? Fuck it. The picture in here is way better. And then you go, and you're like, this don't look no different than the other one. That's how they get you too. You think they fuck? Yo, you think that this shit is a game? Like, this shit is real. Fuck around. When you got money, like the government or the business owners, you got money, you determine the fucking narrative. Like, I don't know if y'all know about LeBron and shit. Remember back in the day, he was like, yo, control your narrative. He was controlling these companies are controlling the narratives. What does everybody do now? They watch unboxings and reviews. Take your time, Bad Blood. They watch unboxing and reviews now. Everybody does it. I started doing it too because I wanted to know what was the case. Like, I bought this camera. I want to know what's in it, or what does this mean? So you got these reviews back in the day. Oh, this camera has this, and this. And if you look at this and that, if you look at this and that, and fucking okay.
Yo,
All right.
what's going on, bro? What's up? What's up?
I just want to let you know
Yo,
you 6 minutes late.
I know. I said 9:30. My bad.
You broke my heart, yeah. You broke my heart.
Hey, I made it though.
Yeah, that's
still
true.
made it.
That's
I
true.
made it. I'm here.
Yeah, I'm giving these people the game, bro. I'm giving these people the game.
Got you.
But yeah, so like I'm going down my history of when prices changed. You had reviewers back in the day that didn't get paid to review shit. They just bought shit. Yo, for real, Genghis-Khan, Reap the Green Ranger. And they would buy the camera and be like, yo, I don't have money, but I bought this flashlight. And this flashlight, it turns on, you could do this and this, and it's a good brightness, and if you're looking to spend $15 on a flashlight, I would say get the next one. This one should be like $8. All right, cool. You know,
and that kind of stuff is what created organic engagement. That then brands were like, "Yo, you know what? Let us send you our next model."
But
review that.
But now you have, this flashlight right here, $15. But if you splurge and get the fucking $20 one, you got this one and this one. Look at that. It has different modes and this and that. And it's the same fucking $8 flashlight they were telling you about last year, but now it's upgraded and all this shit. I'm telling you, the businesses are controlling the narrative. I was telling you one of the things they do, and I said this camera, this keyboard, I'm not gonna fuck with you. Logitech, I don't know the name of it. Well, Logitech some shit. We'll go with that. The G915 or some shit. It's a fully wireless keyboard.
Got you.
$250. This keyboard.
But all right.
$250. It's thin, all that other bullshit, whatever.
Yeah.
Right? Is it worth $250? No.
Got you.
This mouse. The wired version of this mouse right now is like $40. Which it's worth $40.
Yeah.
Like this mouse right here, I bought a wireless because I can't stand wires. It's worth it. If you're gonna play games, I would recommend this mouse, right?
Gotcha.
But wired is like $180.
All right.
On Black Friday, this shit went to $175 or $160, and this shit was $230. And I'm like, damn, that's too much. I can't afford that. Fuck it. On a random Amazon sale day, I got both of these things together for $230. And that's what I'm saying. Like, yo, if you really look on January, look at the shit you want to buy. And look and be like, this mouse right here in January, $95. All the way up to September, $95. Then you look again and you're like, this mouse is $180. Black Friday comes, we'll sell it to you for $160. You'll buy it for $160 because it's on sale. January comes, $90. I'm like, these niggas is fucking with you. They're like, yo, because you ever ask yourself, like, yo, how am I making more money than I've ever made, but I got less money than I ever had?
No, legit. And that's how I always look at it when people go crazy for these Black Friday sales or the holiday sales. It's like, look at the actual value of what you're buying. Is it a sale? Like, I've done that so many times on Amazon. I'm just looking like, let me look around today. I'm like, yo, that's not bad. You know what? I'm gonna pick that up. Because that's an actual sale.
But not for nothing. Back in my parents' days, because I was a kid.
Yeah.
I would say, let's say I'm like 10, 11 years old.
Gotcha.
My mom would wake up early, Black Friday, go to the store, wait in line, store's open, wrestle everyone. And I shit you not, for like $800, she came back with a mattress, a TV, a fucking toaster oven, some other shit. Like, she would have the car full of things. And be like, yo, one time she came up to me, she said, yo, listen, go in there and get the TV. That's your Christmas present. Don't use it until Christmas. On Black Friday. She got a TV. Now, this is when they had the two TVs. It wasn't flat screen.
Yeah, the fucking those shits were heavy, man.
Yeah, they were. Two TV, 27 inches. It had a DVD player and the VHS player. It was a combo. She told me she got that shit for $50.
Wow.
$50 on Black Friday.
Damn.
Yo, I'm telling you, you would be able to shop for everyone's Christmas gifts, fucking Three Kings Day gifts, birthday gifts, whatever you needed on Black Friday. And it would be, that was legit. Bro, I saved up money to do this shit on Black Friday, and $500, you got everything you need.
Because and that's what I think created that craziness, because people thought, oh, this is what it's supposed to be. You go now, and I just saw Thanksgiving the other day, that movie I told you.
Yeah.
And they kept making the joke, yo, you guys are going crazy to get a waffle maker. Because that might be the only thing you'll find at a decent price. Because everything else is $10 more than it used to be. And now they're saying they cut off money.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
And another thing that's so fucking ridiculous, that if you think about it, and I'm going to use Petco as an example.
Got you.
If you go to a Petco, like I have a fish tank right here. It's not a secret. In this fish tank, I have two preset heaters, which basically it's supposed to heat the water to 78 degrees, and then it shuts off. And then when there's a thermostat in it, when it goes past 76, it'll turn back on to heat the water again. Now I have two in there because it's a big tank and it's redundancies, just in case one fails. In Petco, if you go there, each heater, $35. On Petco.com, the same heater, $14. Now, when you go there and you pick up the heater, they don't go, oh, this shit is $16 online. Here it goes for $16. They go $35. You have to tell them that on their website it's cheaper. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck kind of shit is that?
The crazy thing is, and that's what's making people now just want to buy online.
Yeah, because they force you to buy online. And if you notice, there's not a lot of stock of shit in stores.
Bro, that's why the only thing I refuse to buy online, because it's happened so many times now, is clothes.
Clothes? Oh yeah.
Clothes is the only thing I refuse to buy online. Everything else, I was talking to my cousin about this earlier. All like the fun shit for Christmas, like fun gifts, I bought online. Everything is just coming in separate days.
Yeah.
Clothes, I'm like, nah, this week, and I said it, I'm going to go this week to the mall and start buying the clothes I need to get for certain people. Because that's the one thing I want to order online. But everything else, they legit have made it so easy now to buy online. Anything you can imagine. It's probably cheaper too. That's the funny part.
Yeah. But yo, clothes, they made them shit smaller on purpose. Because they saw how China was. Everybody's buying shit off of China, and it's like, yo, I gotta get a 12X, and that shit's fucking tight on me. And now everybody, it's fitted. Men's Warehouse, this shit right, there's a jacket behind me. It's called a hybrid. So the back is a different material than the front. I got like a windbreaker, and the back's some other shit. I bought a 2X here, and it fits me good. I bought a bomber jacket, and when I bought it, it fit me. Now around the shoulders and the biceps, that shit's tight. 2X. The shirt I'm wearing is a 1X. I am a size 1X. These expensive, I bought it on sale for $25, so they're normally $80. I'm not even gonna fuck with you. They're normally, these expensive jackets are smaller than what the fuck they're supposed to be. Alita Lisa, what's going on? Well, this is Ray, but the show's supposed to be here somewhere.
He's supposed to be here.
Yeah. Bad Blood is supposed to join us also for a little while.
All right, cool.
Yeah, but yeah. And I'm like, yo, how does this? I'm like, how does this work? Like they made clothes smaller, and they say it's fitted. I'm like, okay, I get that, but what happened to the regular shit? And then it shrinks. There's no more quality. Back in the day, and I keep saying back in the day because you're never gonna find that shit again. You would, if you spent $100 on a pair of jeans, you had those jeans for 10 years.
Mhm.
You spend $100 on a pair of jeans now, it's because that's what they cost.
It might last till Tuesday.
Yeah.
No, it's legit. Like nowadays, you're buying clothes, and it's like it doesn't last to do like hand me downs like we used to.
Yeah.
Like maybe the baby clothes, if that. But like to give like, let's say you have a cousin that's closer to you, clothes be fucking. Oh, it's got this hole. Maybe you want to stitch it, like that type of shit. Like
Yeah.
it's crazy, but it shows though how valuable things are becoming, but devalued at the same time.
Yeah.
It's crazy, like how that works. But
And the quality of shit now, it's like when you know how they say you get what you paid for. I don't know
bro,
about
we're
you.
paying more than we should be then.
Yeah, but I don't know about you, but I have all these sneakers behind me. I wear 4 pairs because they hurt. They hurt legitimately. I have a pair of white and orange sneakers I wore once, and them shits hurt. But because they only make 5 pairs at a time, I couldn't return it to get a bigger size.
Yo, that is another reason why I say I can't order shit online like that.
But you never
Because there's-
find those in the stores.
That's the issue. Because I'm like, bro, you don't know how many fucking Jordans I've been like, yo, these look fire. I'd love to pick these up. My luck, they're not gonna fit. And I'll put my exact size. Every other sneaker could be in that size. I order them online. Nope. So I'm like, nah, it's not worth it. Like, bro, because you've seen, this is why every time someone's like, oh, those are nice sneakers, I'm like, yeah, I just got them in every color. Because there was one set that I found and I was like, you know what? Nah. I bought them in red and black, red and gray, purple and black, orange and gray.
What was it? The 13s or the 12s or something?
The freshman class.
Okay, yeah, because
bro.
the white, you had the white and reds
Yeah.
when we was talking the house party, private party.
Yeah, it's a Quinn.
Yeah. I remember. I'm about to just start buying every color of the fucking Jordan ones.
Bro, it works because at least that way you know, boom, it fits. I'm not gonna have an issue.
Yo, the crazy shit is my favorite pair of sneakers. I have 2 of them. One of them was the Penny Hardaway ones, and I have them. And when I bought them, I was a size 8. I didn't know they started making sneakers smaller at that size. And I bought them, and them shits was, yo, dude, like you can ask Skrills. I would every day at work take a hammer and a flathead needle and a flathead screwdriver and start hitting the sides to try to stretch it out or flatten whatever the fuck was pointing, like around the knuckle part of the foot. Like something was digging into my foot, and I'm like, I'm trying. I bought the shoe extenders, you know, the fucking things that make it wider. I put them in there for 4 weeks. That shit went right back to this. I was like, yo, I gotta fucking go to a shoe person. Like, take these apart and remake them a fucking size 9. I don't care what you gotta do. And then the Jordan 1s, the ones that Bad Blood told me to buy.
Yeah.
All white, royal blue. Love those sneakers. Love them to death. Bubble on the bottom. I wore them so much. Within, I think, like a 4-month span. Bubble on the bottom. I was like, fuck. That's why I bought the baby blue ones that I have.
Yeah.
But now I'm like, damn, so I don't know if I could be spending $110 every fucking week on these Jordans. But
no, that's why, bro, I did that. Legit. Once I found a pair that I was like, you know what? This is gonna last me. I was like, yo, let me get them in this size. Boom.
Yeah.
And I dropped, I want to say like a good $300-$400. I was like, it's gonna last me.
Yo,
Like, I need these sneakers.
I used to do that shit because the one thing about me is like I have my own like style.
Yeah.
So when I go to the store and I'm looking at sneakers, I'm like, yo, these shits are not me. I don't like these styles. And I
Yeah.
wouldn't have bought Jordan ones just because I'm like I didn't know how cheap they were.
Gotcha.
Not saying that they're cheap, but I didn't know how inexpensive they were compared to other Jordans.
Gotcha.
And part of me was like, yo, everybody got these. I don't want them. So I would have never tried them. And then Bad Blood was like, yo, try them. So I tried them. And then you go to the store, I'm like, I haven't been to a sneaker store in a minute to
Yeah.
buy sneakers because I don't like going with people. I don't like people around me. I go to, we'll also get to this point also, but so I buy them online. And then you look online, it's like, yo, they got these. These shits are dope. And then like, oh, but I want them in this color. They're sold out. So I'm gonna wait. Then they're back on things. Like, fuck, they know when I don't have money.
I've done that. That is like, yo, I would pick these up right now, but the budget.
Yeah. I'm like, yo, right now they have the black, royal blue, and white ones on sale. So when you pay, you buy them, it'll be like $80. I'm like, I ain't got the $80. Like I'm paying off my credit card and shit.
Yeah.
But it's also like, damn, son, if the black ones were $80, I might have splurged on it. Or, because that literally looks exactly like my fucking baby blue ones, just where the check is, they're white.
That's nice though. That's not bad.
Yeah, like here, I'll show you. I got them up.
Got you.
Like this is so the baby blue ones.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, I'll bring up the baby blue ones.
Yeah. I feel like we were here when you bought those though.
Yeah.
I feel like we were.
Yeah. You were, because I was. It was another Tone the Show.
Got you.
Yo, I can't do nothing, dude. I was telling Bad Blood, I was like, yo, bro, I'm fighting to stay up just to do this shit. Oh, wait a minute. They don't even have the baby blue ones no more?
Oh, dang. You got the last pair, bro. How was it? It was over after you. Bro, I don't know how I'm awake right now. Legit. Yo. I am after this whole week of doing podcasts and shit, I'm tired.
All right, so we'll do the high top. They have the high top. So this is baby blue. And this.
That's fire.
Are these baby blue? Or these royal blue. So wait, then these are the wrong ones.
Those are fire though.
Yeah. So
I knew those were wide. I would pick those up. Those are fire.
I have my right foot is a different size than my left foot.
Yeah, mine are. But that's why I know I have to get wide sneakers.
No, yeah, I need wide sneakers. All right, so these are baby blue. Everything here is baby blue and black. You see how much, like, how similar that shit is to this?
Yeah.
Like, this part right here is white here, and this is royal blue. I'm like, damn, to get a pair of sneakers that look almost exactly like these?
Yeah, but you see that little difference? It changes what you can wear it to. Because now you can wear something even a little bit white and you have the combo there. That's how I look at it. Like I look at when I'm buying sneakers, it's like, all right. That's why most of my sneakers are red and black. Because most of my shit is red and black.
Oh yeah, no.
Gray. Like you've seen what I wear. Like even if I want something different, it's in that color spectrum.
Bro, I can count for you right now. Look, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pairs of some kind of and blue sneakers.
Yeah. Mine is always and red. The one pair that I got orange and gray because I was like, you know what? Maybe I'll wear some orange one day. Maybe.
I got the orange and gray sneakers there. Yo, I wore them to death. They hurt right now when I wear them. But yeah, bro, I got all black sneakers and then a gray and burgundy, which I don't wear often because I'm not a red guy. But for some reason, burgundy looks good on me, so I bought them. And then white. These shits right here, I had to buy 4 times.
Oh, those are fire.
Yeah, these are the Auroras, Jordan Auroras.
Those are fire.
Dude, when I
had a pair like that, and I wore them to death.
Yo, yeah, when I first bought these,
yeah,
I bought them in a size 8. They were too small. So I returned them, and I'm like, yo, I need a size 8.5. They gave them to me, size 8.5. I was like, these shits are still too small. They said, yo, we recommend a size 9. So I was like, all right. I returned them. They said, we don't have a size 9. Fuck. Dude, I don't know how they came back on sale, and I bought these shits again on a size 9. So I had a size 8 somewhere, and I got a size 9 here, and they fit good.
I'm gonna
But
have to check those out.
but these and the fucking ones that I got, the only sneakers I wear all the time.
Got you. I might have to look those up because
These are Eddie Joneses.
Got you.
These sneakers right here are, I don't know when I bought them. I don't know why I'm looking in the.
It's gonna tell you. It's gonna tell you the exact date.
Oh yeah, yeah. November 2nd, 2016.
Oh shit.
So let's say I bought these in 2016.
There you go.
These are the most expensive sneakers I ever bought. $175.
That's not bad.
Yeah, but for me, that's like shit. Like,
No, I got you. But it's like trust me, what we're spending on sneakers is definitely not compared to like
yeah,
some of these motherfuckers that are getting pairs that they'll never wear.
yeah,
That's still I can never understand that. Like I got a pair of sneakers I haven't worn, but because I haven't gotten to break them in. Like I had a pair that I showed you on the chat that I got for my birthday. I wore them once to my birthday dinner.
yeah.
That was it.
Yo,
And I haven't worn them since because I haven't had a chance to break them in.
Get this, the Tims, I wore them yesterday for the party
Yeah,
because I wanted to look nice. That's the second time I wore them. I bought them during the pandemic in 2020. That was the second time. And the first time I wore them, I was like, damn, I bought these a little bit too big. Because my foot was swimming in them. I wore them yesterday. I'm like, yo, why are these shits tight?
damn.
I was like, because you're not supposed to. I don't tie up my Tims. My Tims are not tied, and I got this shit on the side. So I'm like, yo, these are a little bit for shit I ain't tie up. These shits are tight. Like, did I just grow into my Tims? Like, what the fuck is going on? Yeah.
Yo, bro, I'm telling you, these shoes be these boots, these shoes just be fucking shrinking on us, man.
Yo, for real.
Yo, that's not bad. They got them for 80 on StockX.
Yo, but is that like legit?
You gotta be mindful. I feel like for if you're trying to get like the shit that people are buying those tickets for, you might as well not buy it on StockX.
Yo, because
the ticket, if you're trying to get ones that let's say like, yo, this shoe just came out last month. You had to get a ticket, you had to be selective, that type of shit, don't buy it on StockX. Because you're about to get ripped off.
Yeah.
Because most of the shit they put up is fake. But like if it's a pair that's been out for a minute, you should be all right. Because I've seen a lot of people post up, oh, yo, I just bought this. And it's like, it still got the StockX ticket. You sure you want to show off those tickets?
Yeah.
Like, you might be buying some, yeah.
Yo, I'm gonna show you this shit too. Look at this shit, man. Because I went to StockX to see if this shit right here. You see, $140, right? These are the sneakers I bought on Bad Blood's recommendation.
Yeah.
Same sneakers, $88.
Yeah. Yo, fucking resale value, bro. They put up, bro. That's what I'd never get. If you can legit just buy it from the place, but they'll just buy it off StockX, just to say they got it from StockX. It's like, yo, what do you gain? What do you gain from spending more money on it? Like,
yeah, I was like,
I've seen people be like, yo, I paid this amount. It's like, cool. I'm gonna save that amount. And just
you don't get extra credit for shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Like it doesn't come with a trophy. Like, oh, you got scammed today. Boom.
Yeah.
Here's your experience points. Like, nah, bro, it don't work like that.
I remember one time my boy was like, "Yo, these niggas are $600." I said, "I don't care if they were free. Them shits is ugly. How the fuck you spend $600 on this shit?"
Yo. That to me, I never understood when people are like going crazy off a certain pair of sneaker, and then you look at them and it's like, yo, would you actually rock these though? Or are you just buying them for the hype? Like, that's something I never understood. Like, if you're buying something and spending that much money on it, come on, man. I never understood that. Like, you better be able to actually want to rock those. Because I don't know. That's why with every sneaker, I'm very hesitant. Like, if it fits, perfect. Now let's see if I'm actually gonna want it. But it's to me, it's definitely always now comfort over fucking
Style.
the style. Like
Yeah.
it needs to be comfortable, and then let's see how it looks. But meanwhile, I am trying like whatever I'm picking up. I'm like, all right, now this is something I would wear. Let's see if it fits. I ain't gonna
Yeah.
fake it till I make it with it. It's like, nah, if it doesn't fit, I ain't paying this amount of money just to be like, yo, I got these. Like, nah, it's not worth it. Because I'm gonna be uncomfortable. I'm gonna be like show at fucking Battle Club that one time, and just be taking them off every few minutes. Like,
Yeah.
nah,
Yeah, nah.
it's not. We don't got money like that, bro.
Seriously.
We ain't billionaires in our Lambos, just being like, you know what? I can take my shits off and just be chilling. Like, nah,
Yo, word.
bro.
Yo, and that's another thing, bro. I can't. The reason why I don't like going to the stores is because there's no more customer service.
Nah, bro. Nah, you legit. You know what's crazy? When you could start seeing like, that's when they come at you. Is when they start seeing, oh, you're interested in buying some pairs. It's like even if you're looking, that's it. It's like no, you're good. But like, I'm gonna look at these. I'm gonna look at these.
Yeah, like I gotta hunt you down to fucking to let me get these in a size 8. I forgot where I was. There was a time where I was like, oh, I think it was in a Petco. It wasn't a Petco. It was let's just say fucking Petco. I went there to go buy something, like buy fish for the tank.
Gotcha.
And I'm looking at the fish tank. And I'm like, it was PetSmart, and I'm looking. I'm like, yo, these shits are nice, but where the fucking people at?
Yeah.
I'm looking around. I'm like, there's no one literally here to help. Like, I'm like, yo, I want these. I'm like, fuck it. And I walked out. So I'm not going to hunt you down to do your job. If you don't want to do it, listen, I'll come back. I'll go to another store.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's something I never understood is like, yo, if you're there, like this is something I had this convo with another cousin of mine because he started working at a shoe place. He works at I think it's JD's, one of those. And I'm like, yo, what's your customer service pitch right now? If I'm looking at sneakers, how are you coming up to me? And he's like, oh, I don't know. He's like, hey, do you need something? I'm like, I'm leaving. I told him straight up to his face. I'm like, yo, I'm not buying shit from you. Because do I need, like, bro, why are you coming up with no courtesy? Meanwhile, he's like 18, 19.
Yeah.
And I'm like, bro, why can't you be like, hey, how's it going? Like, can I help you with something today? Some type of shit like that. Like, yo.
Are you looking for something in particular?
Yeah, like just something to create a conversation and get me to what I need. Like, yo, if I'm looking especially to spend some money, but you're like, yo, what do you need? Like,
yo, bro, you remember when I was looking for the shoes for the suit for my cousin's wedding?
Yeah.
I went to that mom and pop shoot shop in Harlem, and I get there and the dude's like, yo, what you looking for? I said, shoes. You know, this is the rack here. I'm like, all right. And I'm like, I'm going to a wedding. I'm looking for some brown shoes. I tried on one pair of shoes. They fit. And I was like, these are $30. They don't go with the style of my suit. But because this motherfucker is, I'm bothering him. Take your shit back. I'll go somewhere else. Because not for nothing, it would have been a lot better for me to buy shoes there because they were cheaper. But take your shit back. I'll go somewhere else because I'm bothering you.
That's the attitude it gives. It's like, yo, my bad for bothering you. I didn't know. Me trying to buy your goods because this is a transaction here.
Yeah.
It's not like you're giving me something. I am buying this from you.
Yeah.
Like, yo, Tyson, there are no kids. I did buy some gifts though. My bank account is hurting. I thank Gigi again for sponsoring me tomorrow to help with the Ray fund because Jesus, Christmas is expensive now when people are older.
Yeah.
Bro.
No, but yeah, I'm like, yo, I'm looking for these Oxfords. I'm looking for something that's comfortable. And
Yeah.
which
Bro.
one you want? I don't want none of them now.
It's like you're given this. This is what you're looking for. Like this. So what do you want? Like, what would you recommend, my dude? Like, you work here. I don't. Like, can you help me? Help me. Help you. Help me.
I don't wear these shoes.
Like, come on, man. Like that's something I never understood. Especially, this is why it's funny. Every time I did shows and I wasn't doing commentary, I was always put at the door because they knew I'm very quick to fucking. I'll sell you. You came to buy GA tickets. I'm making you. If you're not upgrading your ticket, at least buying something from that merch table. Like I'll get you. You didn't come for a poster. You didn't come for a shirt. Like, oh, you sure you don't want to buy this? Like, it has all the autographs. It's a lifetime experience. Or yo, take the shirt, man. You never know. And I'll get you. And that you have to have that to make the person there feel like, oh, you know what? This is cool. Like, yo, that experience right there. He could have been like, hey, what can I help you with, man? Like,
Yeah.
you need something specific. Like, what's the occasion? This type of shit. You would have walked out with some shoes there. Maybe they wouldn't have fit. You never know. But it's one of those of at least it would have helped out the situation instead of, oh, they're there. Or, it's like, that's annoying.
Yeah. All right. Anthony has a question for us.
Oh, here we go.
This is on his question. If you're in a long-term relationship, how can you fight where it benefits both? Because it seems constantly arguing doesn't help anybody. You can't fight.
That's hard because
You need. So
yeah.
I've heard this from a psychiatrist, and if you're willing to do this, I guess it helps. But the thing is this: you have to set rules for when you're in a relationship, because a relationship has to be 50-50. Sometimes you're always fighting. Someone's not happy. And if you're both not happy, now you have to question whether you want to be in this relationship or not. There's no way you can fight and be miserable and then benefit both of y'all. That's an oxymoron. That's like, how can I get shot without getting hurt? Don't get shot. You know what I'm saying? So arguing is inevitable. But always arguing, now you have the question, is this right for us? But if it's like little things here and there, you could set rules. Be like, yo, listen, if you're mad about something, don't come at me mad. Calm down, and then we'll talk about this shit like, later or something. Or if you want to fight, from me, I've always been the type of nigga like, yo, you mad at me for what? Like what? And then I'll point out like, wait a minute, you seriously gonna be mad at me because of this? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's hard to be like, how can both of y'all benefit from an argument? I think the only way you benefit from an argument is if you listen. But when you're in the argument, you don't listen. You just stay quiet until somebody finished talking.
Yeah, that's because, yeah. My thing is with that, it's hard because unfortunately there's always going to be arguments in a relationship. You're always going to find something. But the difference is being able to find common ground and being able to grow with that. Being able to make sure that no matter what, it doesn't ruin the foundation you both should have set by then. If you're already in a long-term relationship, there should be some sort of foundation you guys have established that now it's like, hey, these are the boundaries we set. You knew what boundaries we had. Either is this going to be able to continue or where are we going from here? Because that's the thing too, never losing that respect for each other. Because once respect's out the window, you're kind of gone. That's how I look at it. A lot of times with that, if you're in that phase of just every little thing's an argument, you're probably going to say some shit you probably shouldn't. So it's one of those where you're finding that common ground with it. We're constantly arguing, just argue. Sometimes it doesn't always work and don't always get angry. Well, that's different than between having an argument and having a discussion. Because if you're not angry with it, then again, sometimes you could have little discussions here and there. You could have some certain things. How when people go into relationships with have the same personality? Well, so that's unfortunately going into the best way I could say it is a toxic relationship, though. Because if you're going both in with a trait like that, it's not going to lead to a very flourishing relationship. Again, not saying that a person that has that trait isn't going to find a matching partner, but again, this is why you set those type of boundaries. If you're in a long-term relationship, by then there's something you found that makes it work. There has to be. If not, there's no way. There's no way you're going to get out of the little phase of, oh, we're getting to know each other, this and that. Even because once that honeymoon phase is over, because once you're first together, anything is like, oh, it's okay. That's fine. But once you start seeing the person for who they really are, now the guard's off. This is now my girl. Legit. It's like once you start seeing the person for who they are and those little things either start to bother you or now start to be found like, oh, that's kind of like quirky about them. But you know what? That's my dude or that's my girl. So you have to find that. If you're not able to, then again, everything's going to be an issue. If you don't have that established, you don't have something there, it's going to be an argument over everything. Legit. Oh, you left the door open. My bad. No, you left the fucking door. Like, it could be shit like that.
Well, here's the thing. When it comes to a relationship, you have to have that friendship because a relationship between two people, when it becomes like lovers and shit like that, there has to be some kind of friendship there because your friends, you're able to let off some kind of frustrations and there's no personal shit. But when you're in a relationship for the wrong reasons or with the wrong person and you start arguing all that, is because, like I said before, no one's happy.
Yeah.
Because it's like, I could have been with someone else or whatever the case may be. But in all honesty, let's say this is the one you love and you're just starting to the head butting and none of you want to give in. This is where you, as a person who's asking this question, has to be willing to concede in order to keep the peace. Like, now, when you're in an argument, someone has to be the peacemaker. So you can't be stubborn and hard-headed in this argument anymore. Because if you're concerned about always arguing and being miserable and how do I get rid of this, you have to be the person to go, you're right. I'm sorry, yada, yada, yada. Or, listen, I understand you're mad. This is what happened. I apologize for the misunderstanding or whatever the case may be. Yada, yada, yada. When you don't put out a flame with more lighter fluid.
Yeah, and I think that's the misconception a lot of people have when they go into something like that.
You have to have the humility. You have to have the humility of going, you're right. The same way you would with a friend. If you really cared about the friend, you wouldn't want to lose the friendship. Like, you know what, bro, my bad.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to yada, yada, yada. You have to go in that same humility. And you can't expect the other person to do it because you have to be in control of your situation.
Yeah. And then again, this also goes with, you have to look at it like this, especially when it comes to any relationship, be it one that's romantic, be it a friendship, be it any relationship. Because even hell, you can have it with family as well. You have to be willing, can I live without this person? Am I willing to lose this? If the question that is no, and they're not finding that way to amend, sometimes you have to be that bigger person. Sometimes you have to be willing to take that step. You have to be willing to, let me try to look outside of just my perspective or even outside of their perspective and see what's going on here. Yeah. Why is it that we're butting heads here? Why is it that this issue is not we're not finding common ground. What's going on here? What is really the issue? Because sometimes and this is usually how it happens a lot with actual like romantic relationships. It's not even the issue you guys are arguing about. It's something even like it's something completely different. But this is what we're on. This is what we're going through. Like,
see, this whole thing, we realize that if we stayed together, we'll lose our friendship. That to me, that's a load of bullshit. That's just a cop out. Because
because
if you was really friends, you shouldn't ruin the friendship unless you cheated on them. Because the way you lose a friend is through trust. If I can no longer trust you, I can't be your friend. Right? So if you're arguing all the time and all that, or we're the same person with this, no, bullshit. None of you guys want to change. So you figure I might as well go get somebody that is going to concede to me.
Yeah. And that's my question is this, Anthony. Are you guys still friends? Honestly, now.
I'm probably
because I asked this because realistically, in a situation like that, when the answer is let's stay friends, you never really stay friends. No, because of that. There's my answer. Wait, no, because of us having the same, we would have considered close each other. Our friendship with a lot of water.
But you know what?
So are you guys still friends though? Because I want to see that, just because I feel like they probably aren't, unfortunately.
Yeah. But see, this is the crazy shit. No, we're not together anymore because we have the same personality. Me and Sho have very similar personalities.
Yeah.
We never said, you know what, let's stop being co-hosts together because it's gonna ruin our friendship. It's our friendship knows where the bounds are. And the only thing is, we don't fuck each other. And that's the only difference between a relationship and a friendship. Y'all fucking each other. And now you wanna have this dominant shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
let it be known, the only reason they're not is because they're so far away. Show never shows up.
This is true. I can't trust him.
He can't show up on time to be here. Imagine when Toad needs him.
Word. When it's that time of the month. Nah, I'm just playing. No, but you know what I'm saying? Like, because you're talking about high school, not for nothing. You're still immature in high school. You don't know what you want. You just together to be together. You want something different. Because after a while, you go, what else is out there? Because you're still young. It happens to everybody. And then you go, oh, let's be friends. And you're not friends anymore because you were never friends to begin with. You were just attracted to each other. It was convenient for you at the time. Most of the time, you'll have a relationship with someone, do that whole let's be friends and never talk, and then later on in life reconnect with them, and then you have a stronger bond because you no longer have that curiosity what else is out there.
Okay, so they say yes, we're still friends after we broke up and after we finished high school, because we didn't take it as far as
which is weird because not for nothing, I've never had a relationship change after we had sex.
I can't say I'll say this. It definitely changes, but sometimes people make it seem like sex makes it a bad change. Sometimes it's a good change. It's one of those where, let's remember, it's an intimate thing, so it can make the bond stronger. My thing is, and I don't want to be I don't want to make it vulgar, but maybe I need the fuck. Like, maybe that would have helped the situation.
That's probably why y'all was arguing so goddamn much. You both wanted.
Y'all were sexually frustrated.
Didn't know how to set it up. Yeah,
like, y'all were in high school.
Because that's one of the frustrations of a couple. You're not having sex.
Genuinely. No, we had been friends since elementary school. We knew each other way before. Okay, so what? Okay, again, if you don't want to answer this, it's fine. But what made you guys genuinely start dating then? Because if you both knew each other's like habits and how you guys are, then I'm trying to understand what made it change when dating. Because, yeah. Like, Yeah, it's all good. Like that to me is where I'm like, I'm missing the connection here. Because if you guys have been so cool so long that it's like, what changed when you guys started dating? Because now it's just changing a title almost. Because you guys are already as close as friends. What stopped that? Like you added the boy and girl friend to it, but you guys were already friends. The reason we started dating was more about us planning that we were going to go into the military together, but she ended up changing her mind and going to college. Okay. See, now that changes some things. Okay. So okay. How do I want to phrase this? Honestly speaking, did that change affect how you felt about her? Did that change affect your trust in her? Because this was something you guys were planning, again, having that long-term friendship already and having something where you guys had that bond. This was the plan. We're both going to do this, boom, and then one goes one direction, one goes another. Because I had a relationship like that too, that we both planned on going to the same college. Unfortunately, one went one way, one went the other. We're still cool, but it just that ended up being a reason to split. We're still cool, but it's one of those where I could see where that can change things. No, it didn't change how I felt about her. It's just that we had been planning this since 8th grade and I'll change it. I was a match. She just never explained why she. See, so that's what I'm saying though. That's still maybe in the moment you weren't, but I can imagine that definitely makes it difficult. That adds to the emotion of, hey, so what gives? Like, especially a decision like that. Which again, if you Anthony, if you did continue on to the military, thank you for your service. That's a big plan right there. To both decide to go and then, hey, I'm still doing this. Like, what's up? Like that's definitely a big change. Definitely in a sudden moment like that, emotions go. Emotions can definitely can flare in a moment like that, you know? So it's understandable. It's definitely understandable if you were. So but yeah, this is how we start looking at all this, guys. We're starting to look at the deeper connections and all this. Oh man. Again, I don't know how am I awake right now.
I mean, neither.
Yo, I'm legit. I'm waiting for Anthony's response here because this story has gotten interesting though.
Yeah, I see that they were supposed to go to the military and all that.
Like, damn.
Well, listen, yeah, man, you gotta remember, man. Y'all young. Y'all was young at the time.
Yo.
And looking for an explanation from somebody for doing what they do. Sometimes they don't have an explanation. Sometimes they just do things. So, and like people's opinions change. For a while, I wanted to do this, I wanted to do that, and then you start thinking to yourself like, "Yo, I wanted to become a cop," and I took the test and everything. And this was around the time with the riots and people spitting in cops' faces and all this other shit. And as a person, I knew who I was. And I wasn't about to, be in that situation. So I was like, you know what? Let me not do this. It's something else I want. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Sometimes you never know. She might have been like, I want to go in the military, and then found out she was interested in something else. And like, you know what? Let me go to college. Let me do something else. Let me do that. Let me do this. And when did you go to high school? Like, because you gotta remember, sometimes also back in the day, around whatever time, women in the military was a bad situation for them.
Yeah.
You know,
it was very taboo too, because it wasn't you're going in now and being treated equal. So
yeah.
Okay, yeah. So Anthony unfortunately didn't go either. But again, like we said, that scenario, you guys were very young. Again, not discrediting the relationship you guys had, not discrediting what occurred, just saying that at that point, your mentality isn't all there. Because I'll admit, when I was in high school, there's a lot of shit I didn't think about that I'm now thinking about. Like, it's been close to 8-9 years now since I was in high school. Like, there's things change. Your mentality changes. Like, you're not the same person you were when you're in high school. Like, it's a whole different ballgame.
Yeah.
Especially during that time that even your emotions are very different. Like,
No, yeah. Remember, man, you don't get beat down by the world when you're that young. It happens when you get older, and then you start realizing that the world ain't sunshines and rainbows and all this other shit, and you start going, damn. You start questioning what you like, what you don't like. Some people don't know who they are. You have to find that out. So, I mean, there's so many things I wanted to do when I was growing up. I was gonna be a master mechanic with my own shop. Then I was gonna do some other. I had aspirations to do some other shit. I wanted to be a wrestler, but life fucking was not letting me have that. And now I'm here. I never once have I said, you know what, I'm gonna start my own podcast and just start talking shit about. You know what I'm saying?
legit, I don't think I ever thought about doing a podcast. And now we're here.
Yo, do you know how many people in my own family come up to me like, oh, I'm listening to the tips of the day every week? And I go, dang, y'all actually, because in my head, I'm like, I'm still the kid in the family. So in my head, I'm like, yo, I can't believe that y'all see me as an adult and y'all actually getting to see like the way I think. And you agree with what I'm saying on the tips. And it like, I start to see like, yo, now I'm the adult. I'm an adult in this family now. You know what I'm saying? Like, people like, yo, this, I'm pretty sure like my family's like, yo, this kid matured a lot. Because in my head, I'm still that kid that was stupid and funny and didn't take shit serious and acted like I didn't know nothing. But deep down inside, I was like, yo, I know a lot about a lot because I studied a lot of shit. I know how to work. I know how to do this stuff. But people just were like, nah, he's the kid. Don't let him touch nothing. And now they get to see, it's like, damn, I show them who I am by doing this outside. And it's just, you know what I'm saying? So,
No, and that's something where now you get to see that it's seen.
yeah.
It's not just, I doubt they're seeing this. They're not looking at it. And it's a good feeling because it's like,
Yeah.
there we go. It's now all full circle. It's not
Yep.
just well, that's what they know. And this is what everyone else knows. It now can interconnect.
Yeah.
And I've gotten that a lot too. I've gotten that a lot when it's like, oh, I try to check it out. Sometimes I don't know what you guys are talking about, but I'm still checking in to see the podcast and stuff like that. Like, thanks. Like,
Yeah, but it's crazy because you sit there, like, how many times, like, yo, if you would have said that I was the person in the room giving advice to young kids about life and all this other shit, I would have told you a liar. And then boom, look at them doing it.
no,
You know?
I know, but bro, it shows life. It shows growth. It shows, again, it's one of those where I guess truly it's expecting unexpected at times. You never know what could happen.
Yeah.
This was legit me legit on Thanksgiving because it was like 3 a.m. that Thursday. I'm sitting down and having a heart-to-heart with my cousins. And I was like, wait, when did I become the cousin that now has to give advice? Like, wait, what? And it's like 3 a.m. I'm now sobering up because we drank like crazy the night before.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, so I'm the one now? Because I got used to, like, when I was younger, I would have my older cousins tell me like certain things, teach me the way and type of shit like that. And now I'm like, oh wait, no, that's me now. Oh,
yeah, that's crazy.
Well then, okay.
Yeah.
And
I just want to point this out because it's on my page. YouTube picks the worst fucking spots to make thumbnails for shorts.
Yo, why do I look like I have a tan?
Yeah, this is on my main page. Like,
oh my god,
yo, dude, it's almost like this dude's laughing at you.
That dude is looking at me.
Like,
this girl is judging me. The kid in the back is like, yo, who the fuck is that? Why is his mouth open?
Word.
Why is he red?
Word.
Like,
yeah.
Yo, where did I get a tan from? I'm not tan.
I don't know, but
I love how that's the video that shows though. Fucking new content. I've already done new content. Content's out.
yeah.
Like damn. And then it's like, yo, look at the numbers on the other ones.
Yeah.
Fucking 7.9, fucking 6.7, 18
Fucking
or
yeah.
16. Can't even see how the fuck I was
Fucking
numbers.
bitch. Yo, I want to show you.
Yo.
Where's my shit?
Where's my super suit?
Yeah, I want to show you my fucking. Hold on, let me find this
All good, all good.
because I want to show you my fucking thumbnails to this stupid shit.
Yo, they legit be picking the worst. It's like, come on, man. Like,
Look at this. I'm like, why does it look like I have a tick? I'm about to take a mean fight. I'm like, yo, please help me. I'm like, praise be to Jesus, and yeah, like,
Yo.
I can't see. Like, yo, bro,
why
why do you
why
pick
does it always catch you
Yeah.
with one eye closed every time?
Yeah, like, yo, and I'm pretty sure. Look, tip 4. How did you go to tip 4? Like, why are you 15? Like, you're like 45 seconds into the short, and you pull out that fucking. Someone has to do that shit on purpose. And then look, my brother's shit is fine.
But
Like, yeah, oh, the white one, let's make him look normal. And then this,
Yeah.
look, all of it. I'm about to choke somebody out. Like, listen here, motherfucker. Look, the same shit. Like, come on, man. Not even this. It's like, come on, what the fuck? Like,
the
yeah,
one zoomed in one. It's like,
anybody got the sausage? Look, I'm like shooting the guns with this. Like, what the fuck? Like, y'all gotta stop fucking around with me, YouTube.
yo, what the fuck is the face of me?
Which
Yo.
one? This one?
No, the one on the right.
This one? I can't help myself. Help me, please. Like, shit, bro. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck they're doing.
See, Matt Awesome's face is fine, but
Yeah, all the
with
white
you,
ones.
they gotta grab you with the weirdest fucking look, bro.
Look, I look like the Joker in this one. This is
You're
fucking
not even looking at the camera.
Yeah.
We're fucking Brian Bone.
Like, you serious? You serious? It's like, fuck, man. This is why I don't like doing this shit.
Oh, yo, I'm legit crying, bro. Holy shit, that was great. That was great.
Oh,
man.
let me show you this now. Look at this, because Darius Carter, Lay, you, Gigi, and then me. Why? They thought Kenny was me, and they knew Kenny's demented ass. Look at that shit.
I'm giggling for some reason. Why the fuck am I giggling?
I have no idea.
Yo, why is there? What's the face with the?
Look, Darius Carter looks normal, and then just like, even with the title, I got a weird ass face.
Yo. Oh my god.
It's a fucking show. Hey, can I have a cookie?
Yo, why is the light getting so bright every time now? It's like you got dark, bright ass show.
Yeah. He absorbed all the light.
Oh man.
Hi. Hi. Listen, man. Like, I'm like Chubby Checkers here. Hey, look at this one. I love this one. You can't beat this one. I look like a fucking melt.
Why do you
I look
pick
like the
that
dude
one?
from RoboCop with the acid
With
fell
the
out of him.
acid, yeah.
Like, shit, man.
Yo, the one on the left looking like, yo, come on, man. Come on.
Come on. Like, I'm Shinsuke Nakamura. Fucking bitch. Fucking YouTube bitch.
Holy shit, man. Fucking bro. That's great. That's great, man.
The shit we do for our country. But yeah, man. Yo, so the title, and I spoke about this a little earlier, but
Gotcha.
it was it's almost like we're competing to be more selfish now. Because I posed the same remember the question I had a couple weeks ago with the whole first date shit?
Yeah.
I asked somebody else. And this girl goes, you're making it seem like it's more convenient for you. Like it's all about you in this situation, the date. I'm like, yeah, but that because to me it's like, wait, so you're making it seem I'm making it seem like it's all about me. When I turn around and say I don't have time during the summer to hang out and do something traditional. But I am doing this. Do you want to join? It's all about me. It's like, okay. So now I take it as so that's selfish of me to invite you to something I'm interested in. So I should cancel everything I do in my life and just go, what do you want to do? And just take you on a yacht to a helicopter and have caviar and go fight fucking Godzilla and waste thousands of dollars.
Yeah.
So I'm not so selfish. I never thought that was, I thought that was compromise. Cause all about me. If it was all about me, I'll be on some, yo, listen, I'm a busy dude. I'm going to a wrestling event afterwards. Do you want to go fuck? That's all about me. Cause I don't give a shit if you come or not. It's like, yo, I could squeeze you in afterwards on the way home. Like, yo, we could go to the motel. We could fuck for like 45 minutes and then I'll drop you off home. That's selfish. But let me hear your opinion on this shit.
Damn.
Right?
Like,
Let it out, Ray.
because it's like, how? If you're trying to make it work, to be able to, especially when it's something like this, where usually when you're trying to get to know someone, you never even want them to still see what you're really into yet. And you're like, hey, this is my world. Come have some fun with it. Come enjoy. How is that selfish? When you're trying to, hey, if you're going to be with me, or you truly want to know what I do and who I am, you're going to eventually see this.
Yeah.
So why not come have fun? Come enjoy. We don't even have to call this a date. Just come through.
Yeah.
And get to know who I am, and boom. Like, how is that selfish? That's something where, yo, we're trying to get to know each other. This is what I like. This is what I'm into. Get to know me. See me when my guard is not going to be up. Like, how is that selfish?
Yeah.
And then so wait, did this also come from that list being, oh, it's selfish because why are you guys looking at the places? It's like, because y'all said no to fucking every place someone would go to.
Yeah.
Like, my thing is, how is that selfish when, again, and this is something I've had so many other convos, which is funny. I never thought this one list would transcend multiple friend groups I've had this conversation about. And the consensus has still been this. It shouldn't matter where you are. It should just matter who you with. That's it. Doesn't matter if we go fucking to the movies, play some pool, chill on the couch. But it's who you with and the moments you're making with them.
Yep.
Shit, we had a fucking blast a few weeks ago at fucking Texas Roadhouse.
Yeah.
Fucking closed that shit out, got to watch the pay-per-view, and got to have our steak.
Word.
It was good.
Finally.
It was a good fucking time.
Word.
Then we got to enjoy a week off and just chill.
Word.
But that's stuff like that. It's moments like that. It's doing things like that. Again, we could have done whatever. We could have been like, yo, you know what? Fuck it. We out to just a random park. Let's go chill at the park. You know?
Yeah.
But it's about just the intent of it, the thought of it. But that's selfish now. I don't get it. I don't get it.
I don't either. And to be honest with you, I heard that, and it made me say to myself, this is why I'm single. I can't relate to nothing.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Because even people around my age don't understand. And Kevin Samuels always says is like, no one gives a fuck about what a man wants. No one gives a fuck about how a man is feeling or anything like that. He's like, if you want to vent to somebody, go get friends. Don't do it to your woman and shit. And back in the day, you would be able to, like, there was plenty of chicks that I was able to speak to, and they, you know, that like they would comprehend what I'm saying, and they'd be like, blah blah blah, and it's like, yo, I'm sorry you had a tough day, this, that, and the third. Now it's like, how you doing? And that's the best you're getting from me now. Like that's my whole day in a nutshell. It's almost Friday.
Yeah.
Because you, unless you're bitching about someone, you can't have these conversations.
And that's, to me, that's horrible. That it's like you have to feel like it's only a this is all we can talk about scenario. We can't have that connection anymore. Have that, hey, I want to just vent about this. This is what I'm actually thinking today. It's not about a person, not about anything. Just this is what's going on.
Yeah.
It's like, no, now it's a burden to do.
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy, man.
You know, we have fish in the mail, and we bought new fish. They're neon tetras. They're micro fish. Now, someone asked me, now, when you buy something, you know what it is that you're buying.
Mm-hmm.
So if I ask you, like, yo, what's that? It's the whatever.
Yeah.
Right? Like, what kind of dog you got, Ray?
I have Maltese.
Okay, see? You know what that is.
Yes.
A lady comes in the mailroom. She goes, oh, these are cute fish. What are these? I said, these are neon tetras. Oh, they're so small. Are they babies? I said, no, they're microfish. They're not going to get any bigger than this. But they swim in a pack, which keeps them safe from predators. That's why the betas don't attack them, because they're all together. And I was like, in the wild, you'll see them swim at like a school of 100,000.
Okay, yeah.
So
I was gonna say they're going like a school, right?
They're schooling fish. Like they're swimming like hundreds of thousands of things to where of predators. Because if a predator, like, depending on where the predator's at, it will look up and see 100,000 fish, but it will look like a whale. And they're like, nah, I'm not fucking with that. And that's kind of like how they defend themselves against predators.
Gotcha.
She looked at me like if I was a fucking idiot. She did the, yo, do you work at a fish store? Like, what the fuck? And I was like, no, I know what I bought.
Yeah, it's like you bought this. Why would you not like?
Like, if you bought, would you not just, like, you went and bought a dog? Would you not look up what it eats, how to walk it, how to train it, what kind of dog this is, if it's a male or female? Like, you know, the pit bulls are naturally nice dogs, but they're trained to fight. Like, you have to train a pit bull to be vicious because they're naturally protectors of at least babies and stuff like that. Wouldn't you learn something? And yo, that was another thing.
You should, but we're now thinking that everyone is gonna have the common consensus of, hey, I kind of want to buy one of these, or I'm buying this. Maybe I should know a little about it, so that way I know what to expect.
Yeah. And
like we do with our technology, what we do when we're buying anything for this podcast. Like,
yeah. And the crazy shit is, it's like, I don't fall for the trap because I do it anyway, but I'm like, why do you ask me these questions? And when I give you the answer, it's a problem. It's like, oh, what's the difference between the iPhone 14 and the iPhone 15? Well, the new chip is different. They have a camera that has a different focal point, blah, 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 this, that, and the third. It's titanium. But do you work for Apple? No, I know the difference between the fucking phones because I bought it. The same way you asked, what's the difference? I did too. I just got the answer.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, asshole? Like, what's the difference between a plátano and a banana, bitch? You know what I'm saying? Like, in all honesty, like, why ask? Like, if you don't want to know the answer, why ask a question? And that's another thing about me. It's like, yo, these like it takes a very I said this in the beginning when I was by myself. It takes a very specific group of people to, I guess, fuck with me. And I noticed that. Like when I was younger, people didn't fuck with me because I didn't drink or smoke. Now it's like, I guess I answer too many questions. I'm not the clown anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like, because there's certain people I can have a conversation with all day and it's like, yo, blah, 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 blah. Other people, 2 words. And it's like, yeah, well, you know, this, all right, yeah, that, blah, blah, blah. You know, if you did this, all right, peace. It's like, they don't want to hear it. It's like, all right, you know, I've been around. That's what life does to you. It gives you experience.
Oh, my bad.
No, it's all right.
It definitely does. And it's one of those where you start to see things. You start to see things for what it is. This is why I said earlier, it's like, yo, it's truly with life, you have to expect the unexpected.
Yeah.
Because we start to see how we change. And it's like,
Yo,
okay.
yo, and I know you like to keep shit politically correct.
Of course.
But I don't know if you remember or if you realize the transition between when you were able to open up a woman's mind and teach her something, she was attracted to you, and now you can't anymore.
Okay.
Because it's so easy for them, they don't care.
No, that's this is what I'm trying to think about what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
You can. It just has to be the right woman. And that might get me quite but why I'm saying that is because this is why I say certain times I can't date girls that are like around my age bracket, to say, like in their early 20s type shit.
Yeah.
Because those have now been created, like their mindsets have now been influenced or created so much by social media and by what this puts out that it's like almost that becomes like this isn't enough. Meanwhile, I always say, end of the day, having a conversation should be something so important, because end of the day, that is all you're gonna have. Because end of the day, honestly, looks fade. That shit, unfortunately, is gonna fade. And oh wait, my shit's off air. That shit down there is gonna fade.
Mr. Wigglesworth.
Like it's gonna fade. Yeah. Like stuff like that. You need to be able to have conversation. You need to be able to be there and actually be willing and wanting to have a conversation with someone.
Yeah.
Especially if they're gonna be your partner. Like that should be the one thing. If a guy is willing to really have that deep conversation with you and want to know you and get to inside that mind. Because a lot of girls, the quick thing is, all he wants is a box. Probably. But if a dude is also trying to get to know this, hear him out first before.
You know why a guy only wants the box? There's nothing else of interest. Think about it. Yo, listen, initially you look at a girl and like, damn, this bitch is gorgeous. Yeah. Yo, what's up, girl? How you doing? What's your name? Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I'm coming in strong. I'm trying to get to fuck you. But in that stage of, because very rarely does a nigga have enough game that he meets you, we fuck, and it's out. But in that stage of talking to someone, if you're not given any interest, it's like, this bitch just talks, son. Like, yeah. We're gonna sit through it, get our pussy, and leave. It's like, think of it this way. We're at a restaurant with a bad waiter. We're gonna get our food, we're gonna pay the bill, and we're gonna leave. There's no tip for you. But if the waiter's good and our drink's always full and all this other shit, it's like, yo, this is good. Like, yeah, you enjoy the meal, you blah, 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 here goes the tip. You know what I'm saying? If there's nothing that's gonna make you go, you know something? This one stood out. This one right here. Next time I come back, I want this motherfucker. Cause he know they know what the fuck they doing.
Yeah.
It's just like that. Sometimes you talk to her like, damn, this bitch look good and I want some pussy, but shit. Yeah, fuck.
No, but
You know what I'm
that's
saying?
what I'm saying though, and it's one of those where I feel it both ways. It has to be like that. Again, as much as that might be the goal for most guys, again, that shit it's gonna fade, my dude. Like
Yeah.
I would assume you're not just searching for the perfect box. There's not gonna be one.
I mean,
Let's be real. Come on, bro.
That I had some that was like, damn. But listen, it's because of the shit you get comfortable with each other.
Yeah, but where does that also come from? No, it's not just.
No, listen, I'm gonna tell you the truth.
Yeah.
Some of the best pussy I had was the worst pussy I had. The first time I ever fucked this shit, we was so off sync that it was like, damn,
Okay.
this shit is bad. But it was like, you know what? She's hot, she's cool, and then the more we did it, the more it was like, yo, this is getting better and better. You know what I'm saying? So it's like when you start getting comfortable with each other, you start realizing some shit, then it gets better that way. You know what I'm saying? But if it's just all hit and quit, like,
so I have to ask you. Sorry to cut you off.
yeah.
Why'd you go back?
How can your best be your worst? Explain that. Like I said, the first time we had sex, we didn't know each other because it was the first day we met.
Yeah.
And the rhythm was off. She was trying to do something, I was trying to do another thing.
Yeah.
And then the next time we had it, it was like you almost felt like, okay, just do you. So then it was like, all right, whatever. And then the third time I got comfortable and I took her over. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And then I started leading and I was like, this is what I want. It was like I
You
was
found the
speaking,
rhythm.
yeah, I
You
was
found the rhythm.
speaking with my body, like, this is what I want. And she's like, okay, now I know how to give this to you. And boom. You know what I'm saying?
You know what's
So
crazy?
then it was like, all right, now this is my pussy right here. And then my bad, but then there's the other chick where it's like, we've been talking for so long and I've been wanting this for so long that I'm going to take that shit no matter what. And it was just like the first night, boom, bow. And she was like, yes. You know what I'm saying? So it's like when it comes too fast, it's awkward.
Yeah.
But when you both know you want it, it's like, okay, now we get it. You know what I'm saying?
Got you. And no, that's what I was asking. Why the chick that was bad the first time? Why'd you go back for the second? It was horrible that first time. What made you want to go back?
Because I knew it was just our rhythm was off.
That was it? It was just to see if it worked again, or was there more?
No. Because after we fucked, we went out to eat, and I got to know her, and we talked and all that other shit.
This is what I'm getting to. This is why, like, there has to be more.
Yo,
Because,
if
it
was
that bad.
Oh no, I would have done it again. I'd have been on some. I mean, free pussy for
I'm just
pussy.
saying. Like, no,
but
it got to my point of it. That it's like there had to be a little more to now be like, you know what? Let's try this again. Like that's what I'm trying to get at. And
but also
right,
with me is like you said yes, so I'll try it as many times as it takes.
Got you. One of my sponsors, remained friends at high school.
So her brother passed in Afghanistan. That's why she didn't join the military.
Okay.
Yeah, it's this.
Okay, so that is a reasonable. That's an unfortunate reason, but a reasonable reason to not want to do it.
Yeah.
Again, especially to be willing to serve the country, it's a difficult decision, and to lose someone in combat like that, my condolences to her and to her family. It's a tough decision to want to do that. It's understandable. So, again, I hope that helps you out more to understand why she had to make that decision. Again, we said it. There had to be something, especially to not want to. It's not just today I want to do this, tomorrow I don't want to do this.
Yeah.
Like, that's a big decision there. So that definitely makes more sense than just, oh, she went to college. Like, there had to be a little more. So I hope that helps you, Anthony, that gives you that comfort. And again, I'm glad you two are still friends. Just again, it has to find that someone for you and for her. Find your partners that are going to be willing to work with that that stubbornness that you said you both have. So I'm trying to say it the most nicest way, because it's like, yo, my son just dissed himself. Like, yo, the stubbornness, this, like, bro, there's gonna be someone that will even calm it down. That you're gonna notice, hey, maybe I'm just like this because of this, or again, it depends on the person. It depends on who you are. Certain traits will come out. Certain traits take the backseat.
Yeah,
it depends on who you're with. A lot of times. So,
and it, I'm a passive dude. I always say, as long as you don't disrespect me, we'll be alright. But I also have anger issues. I don't have as much anger issues now that I did when I was growing up because I tamed them. But it's still like I can't, because some women love when men are mad at them, and I always said it's like, you don't want me mad at you. Because I don't play mad. You know how you can't play boxing?
yep.
I don't play mad. You know what I'm saying? If I'm mad at you, there's an issue.
No.
You know what I'm saying? So believe that. But yeah, no, you got to learn through your mistakes. It's like every relationship's not gonna last, and you got to learn how to, like, yo, what happened? What was the problem? We broke up because my ass wouldn't want to be like, okay, you know what? All right, let's get McDonald's instead of for Burger King. Like, it could be as simple as that. Sometimes I didn't want to compromise. The next one, start compromising a little more. That's all. And not everybody's the same, so they shouldn't get them walls. This is one thing my uncle told me. He's like, don't let this one affect the next one. Be who you are with the next one the same way you were with this one. You know what I'm saying? Because what she did to you ain't gonna be what this one did to you. But if you start taking it out on her, then it's gonna she's losing out on who you really are, and you're losing out on who she is, because now you have the walls that she has. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I try to be myself with everybody. But it's hard not to put up walls because everybody wants to protect themselves.
And that's what I'm saying. Certain things, depending on who you're with, it changes you though. Because with certain people, you start to notice the walls start coming down on their own.
Yeah.
You're not as defensive. You're not as, let me keep this guard up because I don't want to be like this, or I don't want to be like this. Like, you start to realize who you can just relax, have that good time with, and not have to be like, am I on eggshells right now? Do I got to be a certain way? Like, I've told you, like, at first I'm like, all right, they cool, but I'm still gonna be like this.
Yeah.
But then you got to see how I am when I'm just me now.
Yeah.
I'm not walking on eggshells. I'm not like, like they cool, but I'm still iffy, just because that's always my defense mechanism.
Yeah.
And because, unfortunately, life has shown me sometimes people could be cool and then
stab right in the back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like that also happens. People are, sometimes it takes longer to do that. But time is of the essence at times.
All right. So how long can a relationship last based on physical attraction? Not for nothing, it could last a very long time if you are attracted to them. Because, all right, so let's do it this way.
Okay.
Trish Stratus. Ever since she debuted in wrestling, that was my number one chick. That's my number one. To this day, she's fucking gorgeous.
Yeah, I was gonna say she can still get it now.
Yeah.
I'll say it. Everyone has said it. Like, yo, she still looks good now. Like,
yeah. So it depends on if the attraction is physical and you keep up the appearance, that shit could go a long way. But it also, physical attraction dies out because it's not really attraction, it's lust. Like a girl with a fat ass. That fat ass is new. It's like a car. Like, yeah, yo, this is a toy. I get to, and you play with it, and after a while, it's like, I want something different.
Yeah, but that shows a difference between that attraction and just the ooh. There's a difference there. Because that's the thing, and this is how I'll say it. If that physical attraction is gone, I'm gonna hate to break it to you, that relationship's gonna die down. Because no matter how long people were together, the best marriages, any counselor will say this. Once that starts to die down, you're losing something from it. Because that's a whole nother, that's intimacy. That's something where it should be there. You should still, as much as you should love each other and have a genuine care for each other, having that, still finding them, again, it's a different level now when you've been for so long. But you should still have that attraction. Be the willing of like, yo, this is why I want to be with this girl. Like, yo, that's my girl right there. Look at a guy and be like, yo, you see that? Yeah, that's my own dog. Like that's how it is. It's like you should have that about your person, no matter how long you're with them. If that's gone, yo, what are you doing, bro? Like
Shit, there's one chick, skinny, and she always said she had no ass, but I liked it. And every time, I got a little, bloop, bloop, you know what I'm saying. But that's just what I was. That was what I was attracted to. You know what I'm saying? It's just one of those things.
yo, bro. I was watching. No, but that's what I'm saying. There has to be more. This is what I'm saying. For it to be a long-term relationship, there has to be more. The physical aspect is important, yes, because that creates another bond, that creates something else. But when we're looking, if the discussion is that long-term, there has to be more. There has to be more.
So when Dr. Phil and Steve, when people speak, it's in generalizations.
Yeah, but that's what they do that because they're speaking
Yeah.
to millions at that point.
So it's like when they say rarely happens, it's like out of 20 billion relationships, let's say 10 million of them can last long.
No,
and
you know what the relationship
20 billion, in the scope of 20 billion, that seems like, oh, that's not a lot. But
It's
in
still
reality, that's a lot.
Yeah.
So there are people that will be able to be like, yo, I'm not like me and this person are complete opposites. I don't like none of the shit he's into, but he looked good and we just mesh.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes if that's all you want, it works. Well, here's the thing. It's not only physical attraction, because if nothing is just one factor, right?
It can't be. It definitely can't be.
Let's say this. You have two self-centered motherfuckers, and they're physically attracted to each other, and they're fucking, everything is fine because they're getting what they want. But when they go into that long distance relationship, they're selfish. That's when shit breaks down. It's, you know what I'm saying? Because they're not, nothing else is there but the physical attraction, and they're selfish.
Yep.
But if you have two nice people that just go with the flow and everything, you never know. That might be a lifetime relationship. They might get married and be like, yo, we just love each other because we're attracted to each other, and we can't we can't take our hands off each other, but they're not selfish. They're willing to be like, yo, what do you want to eat? I'm gonna feel seafood. Like, oh, fuck it, let's go get seafood. There's no arguments there. There's no fucking, shit. Now, when other factors come in, it could be different, but there's some people that physical attraction is all I need.
See, but that could be the basis, and that could be how it starts. But I feel like it still creates something else.
Yeah,
it has to create something eventually.
It has to.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It can't just be that one factor. When they're talking, no, and I was gonna make the joke. I'm like, yo, when Steve Harvey and Dr. Phil are talking about this, they're talking about the same group that answer these random questions on Family Feud. Yeah. It's like, yo, what motherfucker actually said this? Like, who are these 100 people that said this? Because those answers sometimes are like, huh? Because so that's it's very close-minded with that.
Yeah, because think about this. You ever spoke to someone? What's going on, Mike? Mike's in the building.
No.
chilling, man. Yeah, we used to work together, Mike, the DJ. But yeah, man, we're talking about physical attraction and shit. But you ever spoke to someone that's like initially the hottest person in the room,
Mhm.
right? And you're attracted to it. You're human. You're attracted to her, but you speak to her and you go, she's actually pretty cool.
Yep.
There is no way in hell that you just talk to someone that's attractive and go, there's nothing but attraction here, unless you're not listening, and then that's lust.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because lust is a completely different animal here. Like you be like, yo, this girl's hot. Yo, what's up? What's your name? That's good. She said. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, whatever. Yo, you want to go do something? Yeah, I like that too. Let's go. And then next thing you're like, why am I on a fucking turtle? Like, what the fuck did she say? Like, what the fuck am I doing here? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's different lust. But physical attraction, what makes you go up to that person? It's like, yo, and then
It's the basis of the word.
yeah,
Attraction.
and you could be blinded to what happens. But let's say you talk to this person and you're like, yo, yada yada yada, y'all get together, y'all do this other stuff. You're like, yo, she's hot, and that's all you say. But then someone goes, yo, write down 5 things that she does for you. You're like, not for nothing. She's understanding. We don't argue. She could cook. My mother likes her. Like, she looks like she takes care of kids well. She could be a good mother. And then you start realizing shit. But the thing is, the main priority is the attraction. But all those supplemental priorities that you have in the back of your mind are what's making you go, this is working.
Yep.
You know?
It's and again it's having it's the main thing of having that focus of it, having that priority on it, having that where it's not just that's my goal, this is it, having hey, this is where we're at. Like, but I feel like that's you nailed it there, of just the lust versus actual physical attraction.
Yeah.
I feel like people forget the difference.
Because I'm gonna tell you something, and I've always pictured myself, like I always said, like I feel like I need like 3 or 4 women at a time, right? And not because I'm a player or whatever the fuck. It's just having multiple people to speak to is just easier, because it's like, one, I'm not bothering one person all day and all the other shit and whatever. So I've noticed, like, when you talk to most people, you can have the same conversation and be different outcomes everywhere. And then you start thinking, like, this one here is a sweetheart and gorgeous, but I know for a fact it's never gonna work out. Like she's too into her trying to set herself up for the her future, whatever the case may be. Like, this one here opens up my mind to conversations, and this one, like, she's also gorgeous and I love chilling with her, but she's insecure about what she thinks is right or wrong, and like the level of effort I have to put in to constantly reinforce that shit is too much. And then there's one that's like, this is the one that my body's going to, because she's just as beautiful as the other ones, but her energy is making me go, this is what I'm missing in my life. You know what I'm saying?
No, I definitely see that.
And there's attraction for all 3 of these women.
Yeah.
And any one of them I would be happy with. But there's always something about one that the attraction makes you lean into something else, right? Because I just listed shit that at the end of the day, I can get over. You know what I'm saying? I could get over if I had the opportunity to.
But there's
but
something
that one
there.
is like, is like, it's never gonna happen. But I'm always gonna be here because I need, like, there's something about you that sparks something in me.
Yeah.
And the attraction is there. Like, it's always good. Like, I can go straight off attraction, but the little extra makes that attraction solid.
And that's what I was trying to get at. Again, I'm not denying the factor of just plain old physical attraction.
Yeah.
Just having that. But there's always that little more that makes us decide this isn't just the convo of like, yo, you see that over there? Like that type of thing.
Yeah.
That's more of like, I want to see how she is. I want to talk to her a little more. See if we can do something more than just that, you know?
Yeah.
Like that's what I was trying to get at. So.
Shit. Is that like you ever was with someone that just being around them was enough?
Yeah.
That's something.
That's
right
powerful. Right?
Yeah.
And you know what's sad is that when that ends, when a relationship like that ends, you notice it because that now changes. When that no longer feels comfortable is when it sucks. Because they always say, they're like, oh man, I don't know what happened. When a relationship like that ends, you start to feel it when it's like,
Yeah.
this isn't it.
Yeah.
This isn't right anymore.
And you can also feel it with like new relationships where it's like the energy is so off that you're forcing it.
Yeah.
It's like you want it to happen, but it's like you're opposing magnets. The more you try, the more you push away.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because at the point it's like, yo, am I forcing it? Are you forcing it? Since we're forcing it, it feels uncomfortable. The shit is like, don't get me wrong, like what's happening now is cool, but
is it worth
something
it?
Off?
Yeah. And that's the thing, you have to be real to be able to see, is it worth it? Because in the long run, unfortunately, you're gonna force something that might not be anything. It might not go anywhere. Again, you might fuck. But is it worth it? Because if y'all not feeling each other, y'all might not feel it when y'all do it. It might just be, well, we did it. Was that good for you? Like that type of thing.
Yeah.
And that's the last thing you want. Because again, let's be real. We're adults. Time is of the essence. Shit. Sometimes the last thing we have is time.
Yeah.
So should we waste it if we already kind of feel like, yo, this ain't working? I feel like, yo, like to full circle, like the guy at the suit shop.
Yeah.
Where you went to go get shoes. It's like, yo, my bad, I'm wasting your time.
Yeah.
It feels like that. In a relationship like that, it's like, my bad, I didn't know I was wasting your time.
Yeah.
Let me just,
I'm out.
thank you. Deuces. And that's it. And sometimes, again, this is like Toe said earlier. Sometimes you have to be the bigger person and admit, maybe for you, it's not going to work out. Maybe it is you. Maybe it's just not it won't work. Oh, what's going on, Pro?
Yo, it's like Pro and Loki hit us up at the same time. Now I'm starting to think, are they the same person?
Oh, we've never seen them in the same room. On the same network. Tune in next time on Dragon Ball Z. But
yo, that fucking thing tails off long.
Yo, it took a while.
Yeah.
I remember it being that long. But
the Proki, they combined.
Pokemon Digivolve too. But yeah, so it's one of those where you have to be the bigger person at times and just sometimes admit, hey, maybe it's me, maybe legit, and not just the corny. It's not you, it's me. Be genuine, like, you know what? See your fuck ups, or see it's just this isn't what you're searching for. This isn't what you need.
Or you could legit be on some, yo, what's up? You know what I'm saying? Like, if you have that kind of relationship where you talk to somebody and this feeling like, yo, what's up? What's going on here? You feel it too? I know you feel it. Something's off. What's going on here? Are you not attracted to me, or like, do you like? Are you trying to do something with me and you feel like you can't? You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of the times it's like, let's say let's do it. The woman wants something, but doesn't know how to ask for it, and wants you to want it. Like, let's say sex. The woman wants sex from you, but doesn't want to be like, I want to fuck, but she wants you to want to fuck her. And she doesn't know how to get you to want it. And now it's awkward because she's like, nigga, help me. And you sitting there, you want to fuck, but now you like, wait, she's awkward. Now I'm awkward. Like, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you could be like, yeah, wait a minute. Flag on the play. What's going on? Nigga, I've been trying to have sex with you for 3 months. Why didn't you say something? I ain't gonna say nothing. Like, fuck, get your clothes off. We're gonna do this shit right here in the hallway. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's just a lack of communication too.
Yep, legit, and that's what I said earlier. It's just having that actual conversation. All of this comes down to, no matter what, is being open to conversation.
Yeah, and
when that's not there, none of this is gonna work out.
Yeah,
because that's how you have bad sex too. Because if you're not talking,
listen, you can learn how to have better sex. It's like dancing. Unless it's one of those things where your body parts are not satisfying each other. You know what I'm saying? Like you're hurting her, or she's too tight for you, or vice versa. Like, you're too small for her and she's too big for you. Some shit like that. Unless, like, there's nothing you can do that when your dick goes inside her, that shit feels good. Then it's like, all right, well, we tried, but this ain't working.
No, but this is why sometimes you gotta talk, because maybe, just do it from this angle. This how she likes it, or this is how you like it. Like, again, talking is important.
But trust me. So to contradict everything that these red pill people say, like Fresh Fit or Kevin Samuels or some shit, where they say you can't communicate. The strongest relationship you're gonna have with someone is communicating with them.
Yep.
Now, when they speak generalizations for high value men, for men that are running businesses making millions of billions of dollars a year, and they don't have time and they want trophy wives. They're speaking about that, right? Now, if you want a partner, a genuine partner, you have to have open communication. You have to be able to speak to her in a way that you wouldn't speak to your friends. You know what I'm saying? Because the way I see it is like, you have a tight friendship, like your best friend, you speak about anything with him. And then your wife, there should be a level up. Like, your best friend knows you're allergic to seafood. Your wife knows you're allergic to clams.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, some shit like that.
And that's exactly it. It's having that. It's having that, like I said earlier, that guard is gone.
Yeah.
Because there's that's there.
And you have, that's why I tell people it takes a lot for me to even say you're my, because it's trust. And it's not like, oh, you're not gonna cheat on me. It's like, trust that I'm gonna open myself up to you, and then you're gonna accept it. You know what I'm saying? And then you're gonna be able to open yourself up to me. And I've had conversations with females, and it's one of those things like, yo, open dialogue, and everything is beautiful. Now that's why now I'm like, I'm out of the game, because I can't have a regular conversation with you. You want to know about my dreams and my aspirations and my fears and all that? Like,
and the thing is too, is having that conversation and the person actually caring.
Yeah.
And the person actually listening. Because there's one thing to listen and then to actually listen.
Yeah.
Because you guys right now could take everything we're saying. You guys have been here for 2 hours, 47 seconds. Probably could have listened to what we're saying. But did you listen? Are you going to actually remember this tomorrow and the next day? And actually have listened to what we said.
Yeah.
In a relationship like that, or in any relationship, when you're at a point where what you're being vulnerable about and what you're breaking down about, and what it's not even just those things. It's even the little things of, like, one day, just, hey, you mentioned this. The next day, hey, honey, I got you this. It's like, oh shit, you were actually listening.
Yeah.
So yeah, like those little things.
Yo, and women do not believe me when I tell them, no, we listen to you.
Yeah.
Like, no, you don't. Yeah, we do. The problem is you don't ever stop talking for us to let you know that. Because, yo, I'm the type of guy. I woke up to you and I noticed that you did your hair. Like, oh, you looking fancy. You going out today? What's going on? I see you did your hair. I see you did up. Where you going on a hot date? And it's like, oh, you noticed? Every man noticed you did your hair. The problem is some men, one, are too afraid to talk to you, or two, go, I don't want to get into that. Because it's like, I don't want to say, oh, I noticed you changed your hair because I don't want to sound creepy because I don't have no game and I don't know how to say it. Or I don't want to seem like I'm hitting on you or whatever the case may be. It's one of the, because it's a lot of risk to reward when it comes to talking to females, especially ones you don't know like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why when it comes to like pregnant women, unless they tell you or they're like about to pop, guys don't mention it. Like, oh, you didn't know she was pregnant? Oh, I noticed she was pregnant about 3 hours after she got inseminated, but I didn't want to say nothing. You know what I'm saying?
It's one of those where, again, having that willing to have that conversation. Do you want to have the dialogue? Do you actually want to sit down? Do you care?
Yeah.
If the answer to that is no, then you're this is where that mindset comes from. This is where girls think, oh, guys don't care. It's like, no, there's guys that care. There are genuine guys that do want to have that conversation, that do notice these details. But then there are unfortunately guys that are just like, yo, she looks amazing. That's it.
Yeah.
Like,
but
oh, yo, you see that? Like, yo, did her nails, did this, these little things.
The crazy shit is, and I think I fall victim to this, but it's like, there's a couple reasons why girls was like, oh, guys don't care. It's because one, the guys they want don't care. Two, the guys that they let get the pussy fake caring.
And that's what I said earlier. Yeah. Actually listening, actually caring.
They play that game until they get, and then they shut down. And then it's like three, they find genuine dudes and they can't trust them, right? So I think I fall into that part where it's like, I genuinely care, but for some reason they're still weary. Like, one girl actually says, like, yo, I can't fuck with you. I'm like, why not? Because you the type of nigga to break my heart. I said, what? How do you figure that? It's like, I don't know. There's something about you. I said, I didn't even kick game to you. We just having a conversation. And she's like, there's something about you. You the type of nigga to break my heart. I was like, I get, then you the type of chick that takes for granted a nigga like me. I don't know what to say. You know what I'm saying? But like, I've seen that. So it could be one of those, like, nah, you seem like the type of, like, this is too, you know, like the situation, this too Raph. You know, the Ninja Turtles?
Yeah.
It's a little too Raph for them. You know what I'm saying? So I think that could be what my issue is. But there's some people, like, you ever see, like, yo, why is this chick with this bum ass nigga? Because she's been hurt so many times, this nigga actually fucking cares.
And that's what's sad, because that creates this, like, there's so many people that say they care, and then you get that reaction, and you get women that unfortunately are hurt multiple times because dudes, again, say this but mean something else.
Yeah, but
like, also, oh yeah, I care until I get what I want.
Yeah, or it's like, I care, but just not more than I care about myself.
And this is where, again, if you're trying to get into a relationship, that can't be a thing.
Yeah.
It is now, you have to care about the relationship. And that means being willing to 100% on both of you. Can't just be on yourself. It can't be. It has to be 100% to be able to own up to your mistakes, but you can't just be thinking about you. You can't be. There's no way.
Word. Hold on. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do something smart.
Oh shit.
Relationship, the definition. It's a noun. The way in which two or more concepts, objects, or people are connected, or the state of being connected. The study will assist the relationship between unemployment and political attitudes. So it's the way people connect. That's a relationship.
Yeah. And again, that is that definition right there is perfect because it's any relationship. It
And then-
isn't romantic. It isn't anything like that. It's just that connection, that bond.
Yeah, and then they have the definition for intimate relationship.
There we go. Let's get that one.
An intimate relationship is an interpersonal relationship that involves emotional or physical closeness between people and may include sexual intimacy and feelings of romance or love. Intimate relationships are independent and the members of the relationship mutually influence each other. Mutually influence each other. Mutually
like-
means both.
I feel like someone said this. Someone's talked about this.
I
On a
don't
certain
know, man.
show.
I don't like have them on the screen.
I feel like
Like I'm not pointing at them. Yeah.
and again, it's just saying because this is how you should go into this.
Yeah.
Again, like we said, take what we say with a grain of salt. Plus, both of us are fucking tired right now. But it's just
Word.
this is how it is. If you're looking at this and you're not willing to have that bond, have that team effort, then you're unfortunately not going to find a long-lasting relationship. And again, I'm not saying also, because let's be realistic. If you're the guy in the relationship, I'm not saying every girl's going to be willing to put in that same effort. Ladies, I'm not unfortunately going to speak for all guys and say every guy is going to be willing to do this.
Word.
Because there's going to be some girls that are like, nah, you got to do this.
Yeah.
I'm going to do this. That's our relationship. There's going to be guys that's like, nah, I don't want to do this. Like, yo, I'll do this, but I ain't doing all this.
Yeah.
But finding that happy medium. Because also, this is something I haven't said. When I say that team effort, it doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be the same for every single relationship. This is how we said earlier, setting those boundaries, setting those rules, setting what it is that's going to make your team effort mean the most for your team. Because it can't be the same for what works for, let's say, John and Stacy might not be the same for Crystal and Christian. You know what I mean? Like, it's not going to be the same. It shouldn't be the same because you four are four different individuals with all different traits, personalities, and what is it that clicked for each other. Like we said, that attraction there, the physical attraction, the mental attraction, all of that is going to be different depending on the person and depending on the scenario, and depending on who it is they're trying to create that bond with. So you have to have that in mind when you're going into something like this, that it isn't just, oh, this worked with so-and-so. It might not work with the next.
Yeah.
It might not. Everyone is different. Everyone has different needs. And that's a whole different topic that we have to have just about that, the needs and that difference when it comes to person to person. Because I feel like that's something that's lost a lot of times too. That's like, oh, but if I did this with this person, why doesn't it work here?
Yeah.
I'm gonna write that down.
Yeah, write that down.
That might be our topic for next week.
Word. Yo,
next week we can sit down for all 3 hours here.
Word.
What
up, Hassan?
Yo, what's going on, Hassan?
Yo, so to get this, I want to put this by you because afterwards during I felt like I could have did some player shit, but I was like, you know what, nah. So at my job, there's a chick. She's new. I'm pretty sure she's a lot younger than me. You know,
Okay.
so I'm gonna say like early 20s, maybe, somewhere on there. And we joke around. She got cookies and all that other shit, and I'm like, oh, you got the fancy shit. I'm from the hood. I like chocolate chip. So she gives me her phone and she goes, here, write down the type of chocolate chip, the type of cookies you like, and I'll get them for Christmas. So instantly I'm like, should I put my number in here? And initially I turned around, I was like, nah. I just wrote chocolate chip and I gave her back the phone. And I asked him, I was like, yo, should I put my number in there? They're like, nah. But part of me was like, what if she did that on some smooth shit? Like, because people don't just hand me their phone. But then I'm thinking it could be a cultural thing, an era thing, whatever. Because back in the day, if you would hand me your phone, here you go. My name, my number, my contact information. Bah. There you go.
Yeah.
And we're like, yo, I told you to look up this website. Nah, there goes my number.
Just now, wait till when she gives you those cookies. If that cookies don't come with a nice little note, I may have her number in it. Say, yo, I want you to jump. Here you go.
Yeah.
Jump in. Like, also, she's around my age. Damn, I like cookies.
Right? Shit. No, yeah, but that's why I was like, I don't know, man. I felt it, but then I was like, I could be reading this wrong. This is, I'm in a different. I'm legit different era. I didn't even know Good Burger 2 came out.
Yeah, it did on
Thanksgiving.
What's that on Paramount?
Oh,
it came out
okay.
around Thanksgiving weekend. Yeah.
Oh, nice. Doing the Christmas parade tomorrow. Nice. Yo, so we could talk about this another time. I just want to bring it up.
Yeah, no problem.
How do you feel about these people talking about they're the prize? Because show brings that up all the time.
That mentality is when the word selfish should come into play. Because, like, the prize to whom exactly? Like, so, yo, you with me? That's it. You won. Why am I winning? What's the prize? Like, again, to me, that is where you get the mentality of all guys want is the box.
Yeah.
And all girls want is to be treated like this. Yeah. It's like, yo, I never liked that mentality. I don't like to be like, yo, nah, man, yo, I'm the total package. I'm that dude. It's like, yo, why? Like, come on.
Yeah.
Like, yo, this is why I say you have to be able to own up to your shit. Because no one, no matter what, and I'm talking to every single person watching this, every person that's fucking ever gonna watch this, you're not 100%. You're not perfect. There's no one. So to be like, yo,
I'm perfect.
Yeah, shut the fuck up. So to be able to be like, yo, I'm the prize. It's like, this is a competition.
Well, so for me, and the reason why I say I'm perfect is because a human being's supposed to have flaws. So I was, I was made perfect. You know what I'm saying?
In that sense, then yes.
Yeah, it's like, because that whole perfect shit is in the eyes of the beholder. Because there's plenty of chicks I look at like, yo, you perfect to me, and to someone else they're not. But in terms of prizes, see me, this is where I get my old school player man. Is it hyper? I don't know. Masculinity shit going on. You tell me I'm the prize, and I see you as property. Because now, if I won the prize, you are now my property. You know what I'm saying?
And that's what I'm saying though. To me, that's why I don't like that like the prize type thing. It's like, so again, so this is all a competition.
Yeah,
because I didn't know.
Because the thing is like, you're a prize, but I don't want a prize. I'm not in a basketball tournament. I'm not looking for a trophy. I don't want something to hang up on my wall. I want a person. Because like shows like, oh yeah, you act like because you the prize too. I said, I'm not a prize show. I'm a person. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's what you should want. You should want this whole conversation we've had. It's about wanting that relationship, wanting that person, wanting something out of it, not just, well, I got him. Now what? Because that's what that makes me sound. It's like,
yeah,
that's it. Once I got you, there should be no more. There should be no need for anything else.
Yeah.
So if that's the case, then again, what did I do to win this prize? What comes in this so-called like that mentality? It creates so many like,
because because the reason why I say my property now is like I won the prize. Well, the prize for me was sex. So now we fucking whenever I want.
Yeah.
Because I got you, I won you. So now we should fuck whenever I want, and that's
Also,
because
when do I win? Does that mean when I talk to you the minute we speak?
That's it. That's what you win. Sex.
No,
That's what
no.
you
But
win.
I'm
You
saying
win sex.
when am I winning this prize? The minute I start talking to you, like, oh yo, you acknowledge me, I won.
Yeah.
The minute
That's it.
you my girl, I won.
When you turn around and say, "Hey, baby, how you doing?" You won. Sex is on the table.
Bro, that's what it sounds like. It's like, yo, the minute you accidentally bumped into me.
Oh, I won. Throw the pussy on the stage. That's it, yo, for real. Because it sounds ridiculous to me, and when I hear shit that sounds ridiculous, I match ridiculous with ridiculous, and believe you me, my level of ridiculous is perfect.
We're about to see this tomorrow, which, ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't already, we've promoted this. I've promoted the shit out of this show. Fuck it. Tomorrow, Queensboro Outslots Wrestling is now returns to NYC. We're going to be in the building. Knuckleheads have sponsored not only the main event featuring our guest from last night, Joey Conway, defending his Wrestling is Now Heavyweight Championship against Lucha Lindsay Dorado. They have also so kindly sponsored your boy right here on the commentary booth. I'll be narrating all the action, but also it's going to be a stacked card. Be there, 7 p.m. doors, 8 p.m. bell time. It's in the heart of Queens. It's going to be at the Elks Lodge. Have you ever been to Queens Center Mall? We're 2 blocks down.
Okay.
So it's right there. So it's going to be a good time. It's going to be a good night. It's a Saturday night. Come watch some wrestling. Let's have some fun. And let's have a good week.
Is there going to be parking?
There is parking, street parking, because there is a parking lot there, but unfortunately the restaurant across the street is always annoying about it. So there is street parking though.
All right.
There is street parking.
That's what I would look for. That's the prize. You want to be a prize to me, you better have parking.
There is street parking, but definitely that's why I encourage everyone usually get there early so that way you can find your parking, enjoy, get a nice seat, grab a drink because there is a full bar there. So get you a hot dog, get you some nachos.
Oh, nice. And the first 300 people get a puppy.
I have not said this. Toe will be providing all 299 puppies.
Yes, they will be at North Shore Animal League, and you go over there and you get yourself a puppy.
Yep. You tell them Toe sent you. They'd be like, "Who's Toe?"
And you be like, "That's right."
And on that note,
yeah, we'll cut this one early today, man.
Unfortunately, we gotta cut this a little early because, like I said,
we fucking tired. Ray's fell asleep on us 3 times already.
I did not. I was awake the whole time.
When he goes, he took a nap.
Yo, those are these quick naps, just
or the micro naps. But yeah, yo, on that note, ladies and gentlemen, it's your friendly neighborhood knucklehead signing out. Be back on Monday. Peace, everybody.